Hello! I am a boy, coming to you live through the power of the internet. Call me Boogie2947. I don't know if that's his name, but there's 4 numbers there, and that's all that really matters. But yeah, how you guys doing? Real quick, I want to say, I'm trying 1080p out. Distant, I know, like, I think the way that Twitch handles the encoding and stuff, usually it takes like a couple minutes or so for Twitch to be able to, encode enough to be able to adjust the quality. If that doesn't help at all, then definitely, yeah, I apologize, because it might actually be my fault. I'm just trying to kind of like tweak the encoding. Wow, Treaty, Sinful and Treaty, you are so loud. But yeah, I'm trying to a controller update. Okay. I'm trying to like up the quality, but if it results in jank bit rates and stuff on your guys' end, I do like sincerely apologize, is what I'm trying to say. But man, I'm so excited! Heckin' Xenoblade. I was trying to get the game up, but apparently I had to update the software because I forgot that I need to actually update for the Nintendo Online. I haven't done that yet. So, how are you guys doing tonight? I got some boys in the crew. I'm so excited. Joy-Cons updates, dealing with push controls. Okay, okay. Gotcha, my man. Oh, man. Well. Alright. There we are. Please go through, por favor. Oh, also, I need to get my sound switched over. Boast taste. Alright, Fubar, that is enough from you. Get him out of here. What a rubble rouser. Yep, that's definitely audible from my mic. Let's fix that real quick, like. Oh, I'm so organized. Oh, my body's so organized. Also, Mokes, I wanted to shout this out specifically to you, my boy. With you having that good old subscription, we have a Arch Taco server. And it's kind of a mess, but yeah, it's a good time if you want to talk to some fellas. I have some like behind the scenes stuff. And I did sync it up with Discord so that it should, I think, show up under your Discord's synced server settings, if I'm not mistaken. Like as long as you have your Twitch synced up with Discord. So if you have some time, definitely feel free to pop on in and I can give it a check if you want. And that's totally cool too. But just thought I would let you know that. That should be all set up for the fellas. But with all that, Elgato is all set. All right. Oh man, let's do this. Pasta cake. Sounds good, my man. Sounds good. Yeah, at this point, we kind of unleashed the Xenoblade subtitle meme flood. So, oh no, it's just a rip-roaring old time. Truly. I'm gonna reduce the volume of my game just a tad bit, not too much, but nice. That should be good to go. Okay, so last time we got here to the Torna womb, Ekin saw Gramps again and had the good old battle with Malice, and oh god, what a time to have. Also, the way the music cuts out like that, honestly, like I feel a little ominous in a way, but I'm digging it so much. So today we have a ton of side quests available to us. We probably have even more boys to talk to, but I ain't about that life, man. Ain't about that life. Yo, we got an epic gamer in the house. If I ever want to pay $20 a year for online NES games, only every day of my life. I mean, like, to play devil's advocate, I do really appreciate the fact that they have cloud saves available. Like, cloud saves are always a good time. They're compatible with Xenoblade, which I'm always about. It just sucks that they're not compatible with every game, even though it's kind of understandable because some games could like actually get majorly exploited using them, so like it makes sense that they wouldn't be compatible with those games. But still, it kind of sucks that it's not like a universal feature with everything. I like the fact that you can basically sync up to different Switch consoles with like the same account, and then like pick up from one Switch to another, which is like I feel like a weirdly niche thing that only households with multiple Switches can benefit from, but you know, it's still like a neat thing. So like, I dig that stuff, but yeah, I'm just not really digging the NES lineup that we got going on. I just want them, if they give us, first off, if they could just port over the Wii U Virtual Console library and just have that on the eShop for Switch, like, I would be happy. The Wii U and 3DS have an incredible Virtual Console at this point, you know? Just, like, get that over, and then, like, I don't know, maybe even, like, make a lot of that stuff part of the service, but then instead of focusing so much effort on making every single game online compatible, maybe just, like, roll out one game a month or so to have online capabilities. Like, hey, I know I saw someone's tweet that was like, hey, you guys are all really playing a lot of Super Mario 64. Let's port over Super Mario 64 so that even though you already had access to it, now you have access to it and you can play it online with other Nintendo Online orders. Like, stuff like that, right? Sorry, a ton of hackers in Pokemon, right? I mean, and that's the thing, too. With the whole, like, cloud save compatibility issue, it's no matter what you do, the gaming community is going to find a way to hack into your console. It might take several years, but it's going to happen. They're going to find exploits. They're going to worm their way in and make it easy on themselves. That's, like, literally, it's like, I mean, it's, if Rule 34 is, like, one of those inevitable things, then that's Rule 420. Hackers can be hackers. They're going to find a way no matter what. So, like, might as well just appease the general public, the ones who don't care about all that stuff. Make it a good experience for them. That, like, that Boingo 5% is always going to be there. So, like, just appease to the other 95%. Don't, like, make things hard for 100% of everyone. That's what I'm saying. But with that, we have, so many boys. And I told myself that I was going to talk to all the NPCs on my own time, and then I just got into like a really big editing craze, so I guess we just ain't about that life. Yo, Prime High Leon, Rob into his house. How's my singlet boy doing? Great, and even better now that you here, my man. Everyone go, heckin', I feel like we gotta like make this the one-up and associated one-up boys tradition of anytime we see one of our fellas in our chat, we gotta be like, yo, look at this handsome fella, go follow him, go subscribe to him, incredible content, can't recommend enough, would smooch him on the cheek if I had the chance. But no, for real, like, Rob has some incredible content, I can check him out. Love that boy. Okay, I'm actually kind of surprised that maybe we'll actually just do the story progress first? Maybe we'll talk to Fred first, and then we'll get on the side quest train. I'm thinking that. Oh my goodness. You're gonna make me blush over here. Oh, and we get the friendship track. Oh, I'm so excited.
Hey, Jen.
Oh, is he keeping a journal?
That mask. You don't need it anymore.
Yeah. Since you're a knight of Torna now, there's no danger of getting in trouble for resonating with a stolen core.
Okay, so that's what Dave was saying, that it was a cover-up.
What should we do?
Because he was technically a stolen blade.
Nothing, I think. I think I'll keep wearing it.
Makes me look anime AF.
You went to all the trouble of making it for me.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Huh?
Someday I'll die, and just like that, you'll return to your crystal.
You guys said I wasn't gonna tear up, but I'm literally tearing up right
Even if
now,
you
man.
forget everybody,
All the times
at
he had
least
the
you might
mask on.
be able to keep the mask that I made you.
Oh, no!
Laura.
No.
But I imagine that day's still a long way off, so don't worry.
It totally is. Man, every time he's wearing it in the base game.
I'd pray this journal finds its way to you. Trusting that it will, I will use these last words to pass down A means of carving the bond between myself and my partner into this flesh.
Oh no.
This is how it is done.
Wow, so past him was sowing the seeds of becoming a flesh eater. At least that's what it seems like to me so far. Oh, it's so interesting, man. Oh, that's so interesting. Oh, it is the 90s there.
So, I'm officially a Torna driver now. Okay, let's make some memories.
Oh, I'll protect that smile. Oh, Laura, you don't deserve what's coming to you. Nice Coco finish the Sunday.
Adam's star is rising. It seems that the people love him.
We'll get there one of these days, man.
And naught but the fruit of the king's whimsy and an obscure woman.
Ah,
Yet if only he were not the driver of the Aegis.
Get as you may ass out of here.
you'd each have your just share of dignity.
Oh, did he try resonating with Mithra? Oh, wow. Oh, that face. Bloody nose time. Get him out of here. That's what I say. Get him out of here. Although that makes a lot of sense why he would be harboring so much resentment towards Adam. Inferiority complex, man. It's potent.
Questor, is it really true that...
Certainly, I did give life to Malos, but when he acts, it's divine will.
Is it though, Amalthus?
Destruction of the world is the will of the divine.
Is it though, Amalthus?
Indeed it is. Malos is the instrument of destruction. Making the architect's will imminent takes many able hands.
It's really, like, I love the difference between this Amalthus and, like, the future Amalthus that we've seen, because this one is, like, I feel like there's, like, these underlying tones of him being kind of unhinged already, whereas, like, future Amalthus has got that more under control, if that makes sense. He's clearly not unhinged, but, like, there's something about him. He seems like he's, like, not right. And he seems much more composed.
This is exactly what they wanted.
In the base game, if that
Become
makes any
titans.
sense.
Have a longer life with humans. Huh?
Oh, nothing. I was just remembering the previous time you said that.
I did?
My reply was, how about you? And what do you think you said?
I don't wish for forever. All I want is my life with her. That's plenty.
Oh, he's so...
Spoken like a true blade. No one can begrudge you that.
He's so in love.
I wonder how it was for you.
Well, honestly, I suppose I may well have been just like you, Jean. Still, being like this isn't so bad either.
Dude, he gets to shoot fireballs. Of
After
course it's
some
not that
years,
bad.
Or centuries, you find yourself ready for new relationships. I came to realize that.
New relationships.
And yeah, you think it'd be so hard on Gramps too, but just like the amount of people he's come to like look over and then had to say goodbye to over his life. It's like honestly kind of amazing that he's still so like protective and loving with Rex, just considering how many people he's had to give that caring and nurturing attitude towards. Just like really goes to show, like, Grimes is such a great character too, man. God, I just love the Castlevania Chronicles 2 for Nintendo Switch, 2017, all rights reserved. Heck. But yeah, okay, so Malthus is more of a casual observer in TGC, where he's definitely much more in control, probably boosted by his acquiring of more power in the base game. For sure, Dave. Oh god. Oh man, I'm like... See, Coco, hearing you say that you haven't cried that much in like a decade, Jenny, crying much in a decade, oh man. And see that, like, I like violently sobbed during Xenoblade 2's end sequence. Like, it was some ugly crying, and it was like sad, but it still had like pretty happy overtones, especially by the end. And even that, like, especially the after credits thing, made me cry maybe even harder than I did during the whole, like, sad bits of Poppy and whatnot. So, like, oh god, and I know this game's a tragedy, so I'm just, guys, I'm not prepared. I'm gonna get devastated. Oh, and you're right, Mokes, here, let me just bang my keyboard by myself. Like, what am I doing, right? I keep saying Adam instead of Daddum, and I keep saying Gramps instead of Nunkle. He's Nunkle. Is my bad. I hope you can put it within your heart to forgive me just this one time. Forgive me, Ba. On the other hand, Jin's cooking really is unparalleled, and there's a certain appeal in making food yourself. Dang straight, man, I just made some dinner tonight. I think it turned out pretty good. I made chicken paprikash from Benjamin Babish, and it turned out really well. Really happy with how the sauce came out. I feel like I over-seasoned the chicken a tad bit. Maybe more than a tad bit. I really over-seasoned the chicken, but it was very tasty, and I would love to make it again. It's just, so satisfying, man. Cooking is like the true meta. That's where the goods are at. I just don't even understand. Has a baby. Oh god, just, and that's like everyone's confirming that too, Lappers. Oh no. In the bathroom for 6 hours. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, you guys, I'm cooking dinner tonight for the flat, actually. Yo, nice, my man. Yeah, I mean, and it's, you know what, I feel like, yeah, sex is great and all, but have you ever cooked dinner for like a group of people and then had them say, hey, I really appreciate you doing this. This really hit the spot. Thank you so much. That's the top tier feel right there. Also, don't mind me just recording video footage while watching stream. Hey, no problemo, my man. That's just what I do with like everyone else too. I put on a stream. Lately, I actually haven't been watching too much YouTube. I've actually been watching a lot of streams, but I'm always so bad about interacting with streams because literally I will put one on and then I'll get to like either editing or recording footage or doing like other busy work like making thumbnails or like that kind of thing. So I feel that, Rob. I feel that. But it's like such a great way to reduce the monotony of stuff. I love it. I gotta roll through these side quests so you can experience it. You're right, I keep dilly-dallying. Forgive me, Pa. I'll get my butt to the grind. Makes Torna's strategy effective is the dramatic irony. Exactly, right? It's so, dude, dramatic irony, when it's done right, like this, can be such a powerful force. There's a video that I have in the works that is probably a very long ways off, but it basically has to do with spoilers and the way that it changes our situational irony into dramatic irony, and the way that can still obviously not be optimal. We still want to experience plot twists in their entirety, but it can, in a lot of ways, almost enhance your viewing experience in a way when you know the outcome, but you don't know the events that lead up to the outcome. So there's even more speculation that goes into how and why things are happening the way that they are. I feel like it'll be a very touchy subject, and I'm gonna have to do some very light treading to make sure I don't get the wrong point across. The wrong point being, oh, it's just fine to spoil people. It's not okay to spoil people on a story. It's never okay. But I feel like there's grounds for discussion there, and I think it'd be a really interesting topic. So heck yeah, Dave. All that to say, I agree with you, my man. Hey, and it's Jesse! How's it shaking, my gal? How's your evening doing on this fine Wednesday? I almost said afternoon, right after I said evening. I don't even know what I'm saying, man. It's get the seal back, we'll have to make our way to the Torna core. Question is, what then? Malice implied that we still have some time. Victor, seems to believe we can take about this word. This is my Scottish accent, yeah. Oh, good lord. I need to not ever exist. I just need to vanish now. Bam. There we go. Through the roof. You can, yeah. He's enjoying this, is he? Damn him. I know how you feel, Adam, but perhaps we should be thankful. His own hubris has allowed us this chance. We use the time we've got to prepare for the battle ahead. Right. We need to be stronger still, or we'll never make it through this. The citizens are in fear of what may befall them. I believe you are best equipped to give them the strength they need, Laura. What, me? I'm gonna have to fire you for that accent. That's fair. Dock my pay, Rob. Dock it all. I don't deserve any of it. Xenoblade 2 is still great, but I feel like the power in Xenoblade 2 isn't as great as Xenoblade 1. You know what? That's fair. That's fair, Lapras. I want to get through the end of Torna, because I feel like once I do, then I definitely want to lump both Torna's story and then obviously the base game story into one. And then I'd love to give my final thoughts on the whole cohesive package overall. Because I would almost argue, I feel like I was going to say, I feel like the highs in Xenoblade 2 and the lows in Xenoblade 2 are way more extreme than the highs and lows of Xenoblade 1, which are more consistent, but not as, like, incredible or as terrible as 2's. But then again, Xenoblade 1 has some incredible highs as well, so I don't know how much I'd stick with that. Definitely the lows in Xenoblade 2 are much lower than Xenoblade 1, but I don't know. I'll get through the end of this, and then I'll see how my overall thoughts are compared to 1 and X, for sure. Heck yeah, Hugo. Hugo, your canonical name. Needs of my nation. It's like the whole world's resting on your shoulders, doesn't it? It's not, though. Remember, you're not the only one fighting to protect this country. There's a whole legion of soldiers trying to prevent the destruction that is my unhinged jaw. We're all in this together. You and me, we can band together to prevent the catastrophe that is me just getting a little too hungry. I'm actually Hifumi, the ultimate vor. What am I saying? We're a strange gaggle of misfits, I admit, but we'll carry that burden with you. Torna lives and dies by its people. We fight for it together, every one of us. Right. Give me a moment. I know there's not much time, but I'll see what I can do. Heck yeah. Oh, I just love that she's now like an official citizen and a knight of all things too, man. Ah, good on you, Laura. You heckin' deserve it, girl.
What should I do? Oh, sorry, I don't mean to bubble in front of customers. I was miles away. I got this friend, you see. Lately he's been, I don't know, distant. It's almost like maybe it's my voice that's just drawing everyone away from me. That's just about where I guess. He's not eating his favorite fish station, so I know something's up.
And that's enough of that voice. Farewell. But maybe you could get through to him. Would you do that for me? His name is Joey. Hey, it's Dramatides. And you can find him tending to the Armu. Sorry to bother you with a little thing like that. Hopefully it's nothing at all. Oh yeah, I remember your Armu friend. Yeah, no, I remember Joey, and I was like complimenting him. Oh heck yeah! Oh, we'll help him out in a heartbeat. I'm so about Joey's way of life, being surrounded by those heckin' cuties. Except I guess they've all deserted him, which is a shame. Although I mean, there's some right here. My good sir, did you GTA Joey's Armus? Are you to blame for this travesty? Get him out of here. Here he is. So just grabbing boxes of tissues or a whole roll of toilet paper for good again. I absolutely, I actually will have a thing of probably like toilet paper on the wheel because I don't. Actually, no, I think we did pick up some tissues. I will have it right next to me. I actually promise you that. Playing about Xenoblade 2 a lot and make jokes at it, but I would say that's my favorite Xenoblade. Probably be able to write more negatives for 2 than 1, but 2 has scratched my inches greater overall. Yeah. Heck yeah, Dave. I mean, either way, like, whether I end up still preferring Xenoblade 1 over 2, or I end up preferring 2 over 1, like, or I just have a surge of inspiration, then X just trumps both of them out of the blue. All 3 of them are just, like, they're all masterpieces in their own way, you know? Either way, you can't go wrong with them. Can't go wrong. What? Tico sent you? He's basically me, with a bad voice. Taco, Tico. Gah, so nosy. Told her already. Everything's okay. No, fine. You really want to know? 3 of my armus have run away. It's my own dumb fault. I thought I'd see if armus have a homing instinct. Spoiler warning, they don't. For some reason, they don't roll up into balls and have a strange mechanic in their 3D adaptations. I don't know what's the deal. Personally, it helps me get all my materials for my Chow Garden. I just thought that they'd be able to contribute. What a bunch of slackers. Not a single one of them got back. So, if you see any armies running around out there, could you maybe bring them back here, please? I mean, there's like literally 2 over there. I'm still going off this theory that you got GTA'd, my boy. Grand Theft Armu! Grand Theft Armu! That's it, works. Totally intentional. Totally intentional. Names of the 3 lost armus are Yama, me, I'm an Armu, oh heck yeah, and Washish. And they should come when you call them. And don't try to like fight them or tip them over, okay? Cheers along. Oh man, if only Armu tipping was an actual mechanic in this game. What a masterpiece we'd actually have on our hands. But because now we're actually dealing with a trash game. That's just how it is, I'm sorry. But I mean, I only speak the truth. Nothing but the truth. He just holds unspeakable power. It's scary when you think about it. This time only the capital was attacked, and they came out of it relatively unscathed. I think you'll have heard this, but there have been plenty of villages attacked across Torna. And it's not just the work of the Aegis either. A lot of people have taken the opportunity to inflict misery on others. Oh no, so it's like Malice's ill will has spread into the minds of the public. Oh no. So in the end, even if we beat him and bring an end to this Aegis war, have we really won? I do not know. Most likely no. Oh! Yo, it's been a while since we've had this mechanic. I'm glad that it's just level 1 though. We definitely take that. These tracks, armies for sure. Looks like they went this way. Ooh. You know what, speaking of tracks, I don't know why this is making me think of tracks. This has nothing to do with armor tracks, but I would like to use some
I'd
peach.
like this, didn't you?
Some peach
May it
items.
grant me.
It's not what I meant to say, but here we are. We were using peach items now. Actual fact. So Hugo loves his perfume, his fragrance. Oh, they are actually fragrances. I thought these were like just, I don't know, cosmetics, but no, I guess they are all different perfumes. But I wonder if Bridget likes books. I feel like she's a book kind of gal.
Your manuscripts never cease to amaze, Minna.
What'd I say? Also, I love now that we have each person that is dedicated to like a different type of crafted pouch item. I love that we're probably, for all the blades, we get different dialogues specifically associated towards the blades that made those items, like Bridget complimenting Minoth specifically because he's the only one that can make the books. Like, that is so cool, man. That's such a neat little attention to detail, man. Ah! Torna. Yeah, knocking it out of the park. Also, let's get that audio down. Just a tad bit. Because we're probably, knowing my luck, we're probably going to get into a couple fights. Most likely.
Aren't we intrepid?
Hard to discredit games due to numeric quality the flaws have towards them. Might be a Zelda fan. Love those games, but it does, you know what? I will say, at least like all the 3D games, it seems like each one has like sort of a defining flaw to it. With maybe like Ocarina being the only one that really like, its only flaw is that it hasn't aged super well. But even then, like if you play Ocarina of Time 3D, then that game looks fucking gorgeous. Just all get out. So even then, that's not like an ultra valid complaint. But like, you know, Majora's Mask, everyone I know complains about the time mechanics, which I personally really enjoy. But I know, especially people playing on schedule aren't like big fans of, and I can see why. There's also not a whole lot of dungeon variety, but some side quests are baller. Then you have Wind Waker, which has, I think, the best exploration in the entire series, bar only Breath of the Wild topping it. But then you have the whole Triforce chart side quest thing, which gets super annoying. But everything else I would say is like masterpiece was with Wind Waker. But Triforce chart being like a sizable chunk of the game is like an actual pretty massive flaw with the overall pacing of the game. Then you have Twilight Princess, which has like, I think, the worst usage of key items in the entire series, because again, one and done ball and chain and one and done Dominion Rod needs to not be a thing. But then it also has some of the greatest cinematic moments of the series, with the heckin' Bridge of Elder fight being like literally one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my heckin' life. And like also the combat is really cool. I love unlocking the different moves. And heckin' the rolly attack where you roll and then do a little uppercut spin thing. That is like literally the greatest combat move in any of the Zelda games. And I will fight to the death over that fact. You know, you have Skyward Sword, being Skyward Sword. And then Breath of the Wild, an actual masterpiece with no single flaws. But yeah, no, I feel that. That was a very long-winded explanation of my beliefs on Zelda. But I feel you, Dave. I feel you, Dave. You think Majora is superior to Ocarina of Time? I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I personally love Majora a lot more than Ocarina of Time. But well, I was gonna see. I'm not even sure if now this is more of like a niche opinion or if it's become more of like a mainstream thing. I don't know. I feel like maybe nowadays it's more 50-50 on that front. But I'm with you, Lapras. Yeah, it's. I mean, I think really when you boil it down, at least for me, all the 3D Zelda games, they all have like a handful of like pretty big weaknesses, but then like just as many, if not more, strengths that like each one is uniquely so incredible at. Except Breath of the Wild, who's just best with all of them. In fact, I'll fight on that. Except voice acting. Even Wind Waker had better voice acting. And there were only grunts in Wind Waker. Forgive me, Pa. Get back, Laura. I'll clear the way of these. Look around you, Jane. Is it just the goggles keeping this high formation? Honestly, I've not been paying attention to like what is going down with this quest, so forgive me, Pa. We're stronger as a single unit. That is true. We're not going to be able to switch from Vanguard to rear positions, Jin, if you go all Leroy Jenkins on us. Why do I have a pen? Get that out of here. Weakness is that it gets really easy and combat becomes a bit stale. That's true. It's Breath of the Wild is always the most engaging and the most intense at the beginning. Like the first 10 to 20 hours is like legit some of like the finest in gaming. But then once you kind of get that strong arsenal, and then once you got, you know, a couple divine beast powers in the wake, yeah, nothing. There's not a whole lot that really changes up with Breath of the Wild. And so that's fair. Dude, Mokes, I'm so slow, my boy. I'm so slow. This is why we're, yeah, I think hold up. I could advance this dialogue, but I do want to read it. That's the thing. And I want to keep talking to boys. But also, I think if you look at the Torna collection that we have so far, yeah, we have almost 15 hours, and we're like, I don't think even halfway through Torna. Forgive me, Pa. Hey, I can speak for myself. Anyway, let's move out. Minnoth giving sass to heckin' Adam? I'm so bad at it. Master mode fixes easy combat. Kinda. I mean, my thing with Master mode, because, and I haven't played it yet, so I'm not ultra qualified to actually talk about this, but one of my biggest, like, annoyances with different difficulty modes in games, and this, honestly, I feel like this goes to Xenoblade 2, is that I just don't like difficulty that's only determined by numbers. I don't like difficulty that, like, it's not difficult because enemies use new strategies, or enemies exploit more weaknesses on the player's part, or they provide, like, additional layered challenges on top of what you already having to do. I don't like difficulty that is just, hey, we increased this enemy's HP. Hey, we made this enemy one-shot you instead of taking, like, 5 hits to get your HP to 0. That kind of stuff, like, I mean, it works. I think it was like Mark Brown who made a video all about how they made enemy AI seem way smarter than it actually was, purely by just reducing the why did I switch to Haze? But purely by just like increasing the amount of damage that the enemies did. That alone made the AI seem way smarter than it actually was. So like there's an argument that it's effective in its own way, but I like more dynamic stuff, man. Like heckin' cutting the tails off in Dark Souls, or doing the what do you call them? The additional side missions in Monster Hunter. Things that like add additional challenge difficulty to stuff without like relying solely on the numbers side of things. That's what I like. So master mode, like it's more of a band-aid in my opinion. Good difficulty asks the player to make the greatest use of all their options. Xenoblade 2 in a lot of game difficulty modes. Yeah, that's a really good way to put it. At least how Xenoblade 2 handles it, Dave. The Tomb Raider does something interesting with difficulty, where it changes how easy things are to find. Okay. Because I know there's like a lot of... Oh, snap! Skull Raid! Welcome, my boys! How are you doing? It's Boys Town, USA, all up in here. How you guys doing, man? Mind coming along? I know we're talking to the R Moves, but we're also talking to the Skull Squad. Heck yeah. But yeah, Rob, that is really interesting how, like... Because I know there's a lot of, like, survival and, like, crafting aspects to the Tomb Raider games. If I'm not mistaken, again, I'm not, like, 100% sure on that. But if I'm not mistaken, that's, like, a core part of it. So, like, kind of reducing the availability of that stuff, I could definitely see that trickling down and affecting the rest of the core gameplay components of the game. Which is really cool. Like in Resident Evil, the Tomb Raider. Xenoblade 2, bring your chaos mode, makes it harder to build party gauge, attacks will drain the party gauge, short blade combo times, etc. Yeah. Yeah, it really just like cripples your damage output above many other things, but like that especially, which is a time. But I want to give it a go, but it kind of terrifies me, and I don't know how much I would end up really enjoying it. I want to do it once just to say that I did a playthrough on Bringer of Chaos, but I don't know how I'd actually end up feeling about it. Mark Brown made a video about how Resident Evil 4 changes the difficulty based on your skill level. Yeah, dude, that's such a great way to do it too. Heckin', like, if you're doing really well, the game ups the difficulty. If it sees that you're struggling, it just like kind of gently lowers it until you're at a more comfortable level, but like never settling. No, it's just kind of getting to a point where it's attempting to keep you engaged and challenged. Dude, Resident Evil 4, just in so many ways, man. What a great time. You can destroy me on Bringer of Chaos 10 times. Oh god. I mean, I got heckin' wrecked with the old gargoyles. I don't want to think about how Jin goes for me. Oh lord. Be a heckin' nightmare. Also, boom. Level 4? Oh heck yeah. I don't think Earth, Wind, Lightning is a combo, but hey, we're doing it now, so. God! Ah! This thing is so good, man. Awesome. I'm kind of salty that this boy evaded all my attacks, but at the same time, we got the crab dance, so you know that's always a good time. Like, hey, I'll take some reduced DPS just for that good, like, crab wiggle, man. That's what I live for, honestly. Sure, 10 times the normal mode, probably more like 14. Now, which Jin fight are we talking about? Or just like Jin in general? Like, either one, honestly, is extremely valid. Chapter 9, yep. I got you, man. I feel it. You got the Seago? Lay into him. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, and he blew that boy back. Oh, my son, I am so proud of you.
Looking ahead, Adam. Are you forgetting something?
Such as?
Just don't shoulder all the burden yourself. You have us to rely on too sometimes.
I don't know how we could hear that, but that was... Oh! Laura! You're so comforting. Oh, I love you. I totally lost those armor tracks. I just straight up lost those armor tracks. Hold up. We might have to do a little bit of backtracking. Oh lord, I'm such a fool. Forgive me, Pa. Thinking of moving to Twitch for streaming, my boy. Any tips from Pro? Oh, tip number 1: always forget to unmute your mic when beginning a stream. Everybody just really loves that. It's very quirky. Truly just an incredible time for everyone involved. Never form coherent thoughts at any point in time. I feel like the fellas are very much about that life, and have all of your emotes be some semblance of a character moaning. The 3 tips to succeed on twitch.com. That will be $20, and that's also due from every single one of you watching the stream. I'm sorry I didn't warn you ahead of time. I just thought, you know, it's kind of obvious that that sort of incredible AAA tier advice would be worth no less than $20, but that will be due immediately, or I will cry a lot. I will violently sob. But no, honestly, Rob, it's a really good move. Like, I like streaming on Twitch because I like having an avenue in case YouTube just completely goes up in flames. And it definitely seems like, even though I feel like we could probably get bigger turnouts if I were to begin streaming on YouTube, like, I feel like, I don't know, just the community here on Twitch is more tight-knit. At least that's been my, like, experience so far. I love all my Twitch boys. So, no, definitely. I'd love to see you transition over, my boy. Get crying. Oh no! Here we go. Yeah, what if Sprite? What if though? What if I just immediately got $260? Then I would feel bad. I would actually feel extremely bad, and I would request that you all refund immediately. Hey, at least I found the tracks. I don't know how that happened, but we take those. It's so better than the American taxes. You know what? Dave, you're actually not wrong, my boy. You're actually not wrong. When you cried during the finale, I'm taking a screenshot. We're making an emo. Oh, God. You know, I'm down for that. We'll make it a Discord emo. And heck, if we get partner sass, heck, Arch Sabo Twitch emo. Sounds like the star. My crying star sounds like the star of God slaying sword. And then Dave, when we really get going, when we really get into the thick of the crying, then just transition into like, egg McMuffin inside of ham. Egg McMuffin inside of ham. That's how it goes. I think that's how everyone cries though. So definitely nothing out of the ordinary there. Persuading. Ugh. Right, Sprite. It's because we're eating too much avocado toast. Get that toast out of my classroom. Ha ha ha. Get happy. No, I feel that's right. I feel that, my boy. McDonald's breakfast is the ultimate depression food, and coincidentally, also the greatest final boss food as well. Really, you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You get to slay a god and also cry while doing it. Like, I don't know what you could really ask for from life. Poisonly. I still like, this is so weird to actually see Turkin, like, just holding conversations with the party members. Like, I'm down for it. And also, okay, legit, I have a theory, okay? Are the Turkin ancestors of the Napan? Because hear me out, right? In Xenoblade 1, I swear to God, every place that you can encounter a Turkin in the overworld is also a place where you can like readily find Napan in that zone too, which doesn't mean like a whole lot because Napan are like traditionally more of like a nomadic merchant-tile sort of people, so like they're very versatile, they're very easily able to adapt to different environments and stuff, except for the one Napan that freezes to death in Valk Mountain, even though he's literally covered from head to toe in fur, and one of the other Napans confirms that Napan don't suffer from the cold on Valk Mountain because they're covered in fur. It's a whole other issue. But their body shapes are very similar. They both have the whole like arms, legs, and then like the wings situation going on, right? Turkins have shown that they're very capable of like sort of broken up English, and they have their own sort of hierarchical tribal cultures. I feel like it's a valid thing that like the Napan evolved from the Turkin. It's sort of like a apes and human situation where like the Napan evolved and then the Turkin just stayed Turkin and the two like branched off. But I feel like, or maybe at the very least, at the very least, I think Turkin and Napon have the same ancestor. If Napon didn't evolve directly from Turkin, I strongly think that they both have a common ancestor. Quick, Malice is teleported behind me and says, nothing personal, kid. Blade Master, I have an inkling of an idea that I was a little late on that 6 seconds, so I think I'm dead. I think I'm DED. Nothing personal, kid. Sprite, bless you, my man. You've suppressed memories of an internet age long forgotten until now. You've unearthed them all, and I mean, I truly can't thank you enough. I think I owe you my life. Bless you, my boy. Ricky suffers from cold, but later Napon says Napon says they don't suffer cold, and then the freezing Napon says they suffer cold if they're hungry. Dave! That's when it hits you that Ricky is always hungry. Dave, that is so on the money. And that makes so much sense. Good lord, my boy. It's actually perfect. Like, that perfectly explains it, even if it wasn't intentional on the writer's part. Because I feel like maybe there's just a little bit of mishap going on when they were writing for like a million different NPCs, or like 198, I think is the actual number, which is an insane number of NPCs. That's still like, that works out so well. Yeah. Oh, Rob, what the heckin' subscription with the tier 1 sub, my boy. Thank you so much, my dude. I appreciate you. And also, I did mention this earlier, but Hatman and Sprite, dude, guys, thank you so much for the follows too. Heckin', Rob, can I get some good old hips in that chat? Rex me up, daddy. And never again shall I utter any of those words in the same breath. Forgive me, Pa. Yep. Bless you, my boy. Ooh. Come on, guys. Yeah, there's that launch. Yeah. Nice stuff. Okay, I think... Oh god, I'm so... Isn't it like lightning, water? Isn't that a critical combo? I'm not like 100% sure on that. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, we'll never find out now, but that's okay. Ooh, that's some beef damage. Oh, heck yeah. God, that Laura almost like single-handedly defeated that Turkin on her lonesome. Good for you, Laura. Light electric fire, it's critical. Okay. Bless you, Dave. Again, it's like, it's not like I don't have that resource to the blade combo chart, like literally at my fingertips, but I kind of keep forgetting to like bring it up like a fool. That wasn't too bad. Oh wait, no, there's still one more. Not bad. But sorry, Turkin, what are you doing back there, my boy? I take the free year of online NES emulators and cloud saves rather than life. Okay, we got Washish. We did it. We saved the sun. Was that our second army, or was that our third? I feel like that was just our second. I feel like I'm gonna cry immediately. There's a lot of crying going on today. So much crying. Yeah, no, We're here. Oh wow. I think there's something in my eye. Can't believe I. Oh god! Yo! Drugs! Drugs! Oh man. What a tease. We came here, we were so close to having these drugs in our body, but the game was just like, yo, this is an intervention. I said, that's fair. They said, come back, have these drugs once you get swole enough to handle them. To which I said, you know what, that's responsible. That's responsible, game. Thank you so much for the foresight. How many green barrels do you have so far? I'm not sure, actually. I'm gonna see too. How many? Okay. Right now, place your bets on how many red pollen orbs your boy has. I'm gonna, out of 70, a number out of 70, I'm gonna guess 54. Wow, that's a lot more. We're actually getting really close to that. That's actually really exciting. Oh, heck. 63. Not too bad. Oh, God. Okay, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, you'd be in that boy. And I don't quite appreciate it, honestly. Ooh. I'm digging this, like, big fella down here, though. Unique boy? Oh, you are! I think we can handle this, too. Maybe. It's a level 40. And it... Is it? Yeah, no, it totally is a unique monster. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get away from that one nest, though. Let's, like, chill out over here. Please don't notice me so I can recover my HP. And let's do it.
The only way to win is to fight, right?
Quest also gives 7,000 experience. Oh, good lord. Yeah, I'm basically... in Xenoblade 2, I really didn't use my... my bonus XP a whole lot, but in this game, I'm definitely needing like every little bit I can get my hands on. My grubby little bits on. So. Come on, to the break. No. I just need... maybe I'll just use the fire one. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, so I could do fire, or I could do fire, light. Yeah, Mithra, go for it. Go for it. Having fun? Next up, the community level. Done everything Xenoblade 2, so I'm putting down for a while. I'll say, ow, that one like kind of strained me a little bit, but yeah, dude, I'm loving it so far, Mike. I've never dug a game more so than I have. The pit that it fell me into. That was maybe English, but yeah, I'm loving it so far, Mike, and I'm glad to see that you finally got into the grind and you've achieved that max community level. Now, have you beaten the game yet, Mike? Have you, like, I guess endlessly sobbed, as everyone and their mother has? What should we put? Yo, Hugo, go for it, my boy. I don't know if water or earth is a thing, but it feels good to my body, so here we are. Oh, yeah! Yeah, Final Disaster, that's right. Oh, heck yeah. There we go. And I think this should seal blowdown? Actually, that's a big question. So, is the whole, like, seal system from the base game in here? Because I've noticed that, like, they haven't actually shown the seals on the upper right-hand corner, so that's one thing that I've been kind of, like, not sure about, honestly. Prediction is that 40 hours is when Arch will finally give me level 4. I feel like you're still being a little too generous, Lapras. I'm gonna go legit. I'm gonna say probably 50. I would not be surprised if it takes me, like, roughly 50 hours. Oh, nice, Mikey. I've done several times. Very nice. Got about 20 people that cried uncontrollably. I just need one more dark. Just go to Minoth, dude. Oh wait, no, that's not even... I didn't do this properly at all. Let's... I guess, you know what, we'll go to Jin, maybe? Here. We'll do Jin's, level 3. At least so we can get that ice orb on there. I'm curious, like, we've got a lot of orbs on this fella now. So I'm curious if we would be able to end this with the chain attack. I might... lunch. Noises. I did it. I'm the greatest commentator of our generation. Mine talk like enough on one stream. It's normal now.
Hereupon, very much think make good point. Yeah.
I don't even know. I'm attempting. I feel like specifically trying to do a Ricky impression is literally like one of mankind's greatest secrets? That's not the word I'm looking for. Challenges? It's just, Ricky has such like a weirdly unique voice that I've literally never heard from like anything else in any game. And trying to capture the spirit of him is just like not feasible by any human. Actual fact. Hey, let's chain attack. I'm not feeling very comfortable about our HP situation. Okay, wow, we literally have every single orb. Okay, that's pretty dope. So we're gonna go with that good old water orb, Foist, and Foymost. Voice is too deep and going high pitch hurts. Yeah, that's, if I want to achieve Ricky's high pitched, I mean, he goes like way, he goes high pitched so frequently, and like I can't do it unless I'm like in my upper falsetto range, and it's just like, it's not feasible for any human being ever, period. Best impression I've heard of Ricky's is probably Nico B's. Okay, I'll have to check that boy out. Also, I noticed that the trailing HP bar actually drained all the way, which I guess is sad times a rich one high, but I mean, hey, where we're going, we don't need trailing HP bars. We got this, yo. We got this. Okay, let me know if they're gonna keep doing that. And then we're gonna heckin' AG on it up. Why not? Tor has a more manageable voice. Yeah, I definitely feel that on that front. At least he's like more consistently high pitched, and not just like going here, there, all over the place. So I definitely appreciate him for that. Like, oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Whoops. I had a point I was gonna make. Oh god, I was gonna say, oh no, heckin', I feel like, if we're going like off Xenoblade impressions, I feel like Minimat, which by the way, if you don't know Minimat, heckin' search that boy up on YouTube, because he's a great wholesome man and I love him to pieces, and he's a beautiful son, except I think he's older than me. I think he's older than me by like a tad bit, but I feel like he would have a killer impression of really anyone from the cast. He's just like really good at impressions. I love that boy. I'd love to hear it. Oh, I can't use Mithra. Oh crap. Okay. Okay, Hugo's up next. Hugo should be able to break an orb, I think. Yeah, we have AGN. Okay, we're good. I need to like actually complete these challenges so I have like my blades to use for these next bursts. There we go. Yeah, we in the money. We gonna get that full burst, methinks. Oh heck yeah. Here we go, boys. And you know what, Mithra. Let's end off with a bang. He's bred, Jim. He's so bred. There it is. Okay. Oh, really? That was like some decent timing for pulling off that chain attack. We really all were starting to really clutch it out with our HP. Pouch expansion kits! Oh, I'm so about that. Oh, heck yeah. And this Antol's like, put up your dukes. I got you, mama. We ain't having it today. Nice. We did it. I didn't die to an enemy for the first time in my life.
It's not the end of the world.
Nico B is is Nico B the one who's on the Skull Squad? Oh, or no, is Minimat on the Skull Squad discourse? The discourse? Discord. I think you're talking about that there, actually. Their default weapons, you pretty much have to have Water Orb and use Lore and Bridget to get the chain attack really going. Yeah, right? So I'm excited to see when we unlock more weapon variety for everyone, so you really like play around with our elements combinations. But yeah, at least for the time being, vanilla elements are definitely basically requiring Laura and Bridget to get it going, or we could just get like really lucky, extremely lucky, and not use anyone's proper matching orb element.
Aren't we intrepid?
Gotcha, he's the one on the Skull Squad Discord. Heck yeah, he's a good boy. Okay. Well, with that taken care of, we are still down one. Oh no, wait. Yeah, no, we are. We're down one Armu. Okay.
Aren't we intrepid?
We sure are. Laura, so intrepid. Also, I love, wow. So that pit led us all the way over here to the second, like, route situation, all, like, off the beaten path. I am digging this. Could we get a slate? Possiblemente? We're definitely, like, we're really stocking up on those collectibles, which I'm, like, so about, so. We take those, but I want more. We'll get an element orb crusher ox core later on. Okay.
Beautiful.
That's good.
Oh.
I couldn't be happier that we found this place.
Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my god.
Makes a fine ally.
I love this area so much. Oh, I'm so happy I fell to a death trap and had to fight a big ol' spoid. Oh, I'm so happy. Hold up. Hold up. Let's go. I'm tearing up. It's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. You're not pretty. You're the worst enemies in the game, actually. Get him out of here. Off topic. Oh, you know what, Mike? I actually do. Like, I think we both have the line of pro controllers that were made with the D-pad issues where, like, it registers diagonal inputs when you just mean to press one of the cardinal directions. And it's not like a huge game breaker, but it gets a little annoying. Especially if you use it to play retro games where you don't want to input diagonals, like if you play Mega Man Zero, specifically. It's not always a great time. God, I'm so happy we found this location, though. Oh. What an amazing place. I just want those collectibles, and I don't know where that urchin is looking. Where are the eyes, even? Oh, Lord. Why can't you be like Majora's Mask and have the little sight bubbles, like the Deku Scrubs? Oh, God. Okay, we outie. We outie 5,000. Let's get back on that armor track. Parkour. Here we go. Yep. No. All right. No, that's fine.
Oh, I think we've been spotted.
Fix my D-pad. That's an issue for me anymore.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
Well, that's good. Oh, wait. Oh, do we need you, boy? Oh, I guess we need these boys. Maybe, hey, it probably would have helped me a whole lot if I were paying attention to the side quest. But we ain't living that life, so it's all good. Oh, you meant the analog stick. Oh, wow. How did I up on the left stick the Pro Controller? Sorry, my bad, my boy. That's weird. So far, I haven't had issues with that, but I definitely don't want to jinx that because Lord knows now I said it, it's going to go into full force and just not work for me anymore. That's how these things go. But no, I'm sorry to hear that's being all jank for you, man.
These are really Moorish.
Where? Yo, guys. Okay. We were just kind of frozen in place there for a hot second, and I was really scared that we were going to do the little soft lock. So, hey, that reminds me. Let's maybe save it up. Play a little safe. Why don't we? Also, ooh. I mean, we could fight the boy. But we got the man right over here. God, so many tantalizing containers, man. I mean, none so tantalizing as the one drug barrel that needs like just all the super strength. But like still, I'm dying to see what's in that, man. Huh. Oh man, both of Mox's left Joy-Con have that same issue. That's rough, man. I know, like, I got a pair of Joy-Con, and I think it was like specifically the left one, for whatever reason, just like when it's attached to the system, works perfectly fine. But then the minute you take it off, even if it's right next to the Switch, it just continuously disconnects and then connects to itself like super fast. And it'll constantly do that until you put it back onto the Switch itself, and then it's perfectly fine. And I don't know why. I still haven't figured out why. I keep like meaning to like just call up Nintendo Sport, see if I get sent in for them to like maybe send a replacement one or like just fix it and send it back, but I keep procrastinating on it. So I just have a wonky pair of Joy-Con that I never used. See, Jin wasn't there for the side quest back on Tannel, where the Gogol are all up in arms with everyone going into the ruins and making strategic attacks to the city. It's okay, my boy. In due time, you shall see the brilliance that is the Gogols. It's just weird. We're all like between the Joy-Cons and the Pro Controllers. Seems like everyone has at least like one issue. Right, Joy-Con's completely busted on the Switch, off the Switch, on the grip. Wow, just straight up doesn't work. Oh man. I mean, yeah, at least Dave, you do have the Pro Controller to make up for it, but man, what a bummer. I'm so sorry, man. These controllers are the heckin' new Xbox 360s of our generation, it seems like. Also, Laura, that is like surprisingly crafty for you. Yeah, let's just like slaughter their leader and send the entire tribe in disarray. They're not getting away this time. They'll pay for tipping over 3 cows. How dare them? From the left-hand side. Okay. I'm wondering if the tracks will actually go to where we need to go, or if I just need to use my own intuition, make my own path. Also, you know what I'm gonna do? I want to play some Adam, I think. Actually, you know what specifically? Actually, yeah, I'll start off with Adam. Foist. Pro Controller's really good, but it had one really weird mess up. Oh man! God, it is literally everyone who has had some sort of issue. At some point. Right, Dave? Oh, wait. Oh, this goes back to the... Whoops, my bad. Hold up. Ooh. Oh, it like branches... Oh, I didn't even notice that it went 3 different ways. Oh, that's actually really cool. Okay. But Yama. God, I love your name, Yama. Or no. Oh, wait. Adam, now you're confusing me. Is it Yama or is it AJ? Is it literally just me or Yama? Adam. Please, my boy. I don't have enough brain cells to keep track of these things. You had one job, Adam. Was to let me know. So after holding my Wiimote and my monitor for so long, my arm gets tired, God's the good. Hey, no. When it goes all funny, I think I'll take a break from recording footage. That's, hey, you know what? Solid point to take a break from it. Now, are we gonna get, Rob, that like insider's look into what game you're getting that footage from, or is that still a trade secret? In which case, completely understandable. But will we get a little sneak peek at what footage you're getting from? Mike, I'm going back to your, yeah, I really, like, the minute I hit that stream button, I do become a Napon. Just, let's just Naponify my English, straight up. No, see, he's Aji, Mike, and I'll concede that is how you pronounce it, but his literal name is just AJ. He's just me. I'm an Armu, actually confirmed. It's his canonical name. Ooh, Metroid Prime 2, the trilogy version. Heck yeah, my boy. I actually have the Prime trilogy on Wii U, and I haven't booted it up yet. I haven't beaten Metroid Prime 1 or 2. I've beaten 3, but I haven't beaten 1 or 2, and I need to get on that life, man. Especially the last couple days, I've actually been playing through Metroid 1 on NES, which has been a time, let me tell you. But I don't know, I've been on like a big Metroid swing lately, so I need to get on that, man. All the buttons got mixed up one time. My home button was acting like the X button, and screenshot was the A button. Oh man, Coco, that sounds kind of incredible in a way. Like, you want to talk about truly like the challenge run to end all challenge runs, trying to like play any game competently using that sort of control scheme. I love it. Right? Dude, Rob, I'm so down for that. I would love to hack and screen share and just I can let you judge me extremely hardcore because I'm such a bad Metroid Prime player. I love that though, man. One of these days we'll get there. Considering getting the Prime trilogy on Wii U for faster load times. Oh, dude. I distinctly remember that. See, I played Prime 3, like the OG Wii one, and like me playing it as like 10-year-old kid or whatever, maybe I was like 11 or 12. I think I was 11 when I got Prime 3. I was just convinced that I wasn't like shooting the doors correctly, because you know, you'd shoot them, then the color would go out, and then they would just stay closed for like 15, 20 seconds, a lot of times 30 seconds. Like it would be insane how long it would take to load on Wii. And I just thought I wasn't like opening the doors correctly, but no, man. It's good to hear that they hopefully improved the load times in the Wii U version. At least by like even a little bit, man. Even just cutting like 5 seconds away from that would be a good time, personally. Load times, oh, they're faster in Prime 1 and 2, but then they're even longer in the trilogy version. Hey, you know what? How do you even do that? Lord knows I don't, but I'm impressed all the same. Like, either way. Kudos with like 3 question marks? I think so. But also, Mike, like, dude, legit, just from heckin' like gapping it up with you, man, you seem like you got some like heckin' AAA quality taste. I'll have to check out your channel sometime, my boy. I'm appreciating it. I'm appreciating all these like goods that you are dropping into my life via chat, via text. Oh, Joey, don't do the playground treatment where you're being all mean and pulling her hair with your verbs when she's doing kind acts to you. Can't even worry about you. It's like the opposite Mikhail and Petroka treatment. They've been role reversed. No, you can do whatever you want. I don't even know what to say. Whatever, we're not talking about it. Joey. See, Joey, I was talking you up so much, both from Monday's stream and tonight. I was like, man, Joey's way of life is the way of life that I want to have. I appreciate this lad. I want everything to do with him. But like now I don't know if that's the case. Joey, you think that girl. Hashtag, it's 2018. We respect women. We respect Tico. Hashtag respect Tico 2018, Joey. Get on it, my man. Mike, you're not wrong. She did actually make handles for that good playground treatment. And also, I just read, didn't even consider the implications of what you just said. I mean, like, I didn't even go there either, Mike. How dare I can't believe the sanctity of our PG Christian Minecraft server has been soiled forever. There's no going back. How dare. I love that. You're dumb and I don't even like you, so dare. You're not invited to my birthday party, Joey. Yeah, you get him. You get him, girl. What do you think, Hugo? Oh no, do we have to like Do we have to nurture these two's relationship? There, thank you, Hugo. Thank you. I suppose that does come down to us after all, doesn't it? Yeah, but still, guys, come on. Just let bygones be bygones. Let them sort it out on their own. Let them be big old grown-up kids. Sort out their own emotions. We're getting, like, surprisingly deep. Yeah, no harm in relaxing. We're just having this conversation as those two are, like, going at it, and I love this. Yeah, they're children. Hey, guys, can we not just put them in timeout? Can we not just like drop one into the moat, maybe put the other on like the watchtower roof or something? Just like give it some distance. Let them calm down. This is getting like surprisingly poignant over a couple kids fighting. I love it though. We did it.
That's so sweet.
It is, Laura. It's like my favorite voice line, too.
How reliable.
Oh, heck. I'm glad that one quest helped us get 2 community points. So we're actually, like, not super far away from community level 3. Super, I mean, we're 12 points away, but one of your kids is 22. Oh, man. That's great. Mike, one of your kids, I'm only 2 years older than one of your kids. Sounds like Sky when she says, "Oh, that's so sweet." Yeah, doesn't she? Just like so pure, man. Everything about Laura. I don't know what we did to deserve her, man, but I'm like so thankful that she's here in our lives, blessing us up. Promise we get there early, get a decent seat, so fat chance. I mean, it's a knighting ceremony. You don't see one of those every day. Who knows when they'll have another? And Joey, you're like my biggest disappointment of 2018. Here I was expecting you to be a wholesome young lad. Here you are being a little turd. Get him out of here. What do you have to say for yourself, AJ? Canonical name AJ. This is AJ because I feel like he's the doofiest looking of all of them. Well. Okay, I guess these two are identical, but in his own spiritual way, this is the doofiest of them all, and so this is AJ. The me Armu. Okay, so we have many more quests to take care of, so let's get all up in it. I'll join. Oh, Rikoko. Oh, she is jamming it up. Oh, look at her go. Here. We'll do a little duet, Rikoko. Ready? It's so hard to do an E on recorder, dang it. Okay, enough of that. Too many stream gags. Get them out of here. I just had that recorder on you. Dude, my desk is literally just filled with stream gags. That's like literally all my workspace is. You know, we got some good old trumpet mouthpieces for when the occasion arises. We got my kazoo just always chilling in the background, waiting to be a guy. You know, if I ever naturally, in my lifetime, crack a good pun, you know we got those shades to toss on there. We have access to a couple more. My roommates has at least 2 more that are gonna be like under wraps. But oh yeah, we got the whole smorgasbord of goodies. Yeah, I mean, and secretly, I mean, Lapras, I feel like you're exposing me, my boy, because I feel like you've exposed the fact that I'm not making any progress because I don't want to cry. I'd rather just play Recorder on stream for 10 minutes than make story progress and sob my eyes out. Fact. I mean, not really, but still. Ofa? I feel like we've had an NPC from Xenoblade 1 named Ofa. That sounds like a Napa name. I might be totally off on that. More like Ofa, more like Bofa D's nuts. And this is why part 62 of Xenoblade is not. I mean, look. Mike, you're not wrong. Although, legit, real talk, while we're not paying attention to any of this side quest dialogue, even though it's all really well written, I made some incredible progress. Today / this morning, I kind of pulled an almost all-nighter working at it because I got like into an ultra groove. But the final episode is going to be roughly half an hour. It's going to be like 32 minutes. I'm in the final polishing phase where I'm putting the last bits of bitroll, I'm putting in the last bits of B-roll, I'm putting in the last bits of re-recorded dialogue and guest appearance lines and all the fun stuff. We are 24 minutes out of that 32. That is like completely done and edited, ready to go. I only have 8 more minutes and then my life will be freed. I can begin making other content. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I mean, the video itself is gonna be garbage. Don't make no mistake, it's gonna be the most glorified fanfic turned machinima you've ever lied your eyes on. But that sweet release of freedom is gonna be so worth it. I'm gonna sob actual tears when it gets out, just so I can make other things. Good lord. So it's very close to completion. I'm hoping this weekend. At the very least. Maybe, wait, today's Wednesday. Maybe even Friday. Don't hold me to that. But I'm gonna hope for Friday that it will be uploaded, scheduled, and like ready to just abolish everyone's sub boxes. AJ, I wonder, are you able to play the arcade Donkey Kong Starve jingle with your recorder? I don't know. I don't know the notes for it.
Trust us with this.
Yo, hold up. We could, again, look, we could make progress towards our community level. We could be doing side quests. Or we could Google the notes to the Donkey Kong startup jingle. I think, okay, hold up. Because I think if I'm not mistaken, I know for sure that this note,
This is handy.
that's an E. And I think it just goes up sequentially with like the fingers. So I think like this is D. I think this is C. I think this is A. Oh no, I think this is B. And then I think this is A. I don't know for sure. But if I could find what the sequence of notes are, I can absolutely Gracie Dave. Also, part 2 of the chapter 2 review. Right? It's gonna, because that, legit, man, that took me, like, I probably put, like, 80, 100 hours, somewhere along those lines, editing that, but editing the part 1 of chapter 2, so it'll be a whole nother ordeal. But, you know, we just take these things one step at a time. Oh no, not the recorder. My bard from D&D already tortured. Okay, well here, Rob, what you gotta do? You gotta take your bard boy. Gotta maybe slap him up a couple times, just, you know, going here and fro with the hand across the cheeks, and then put the kazoo. I don't know if anyone can actually understand what I'm saying, but it's a really good thing, and it can really spice up all of your D&D sessions.
This takes me back.
This is why AJ never finishes anything.
This takes me back.
Yeah, not wrong, Lapras. Also, Doggo, I totally missed like seeing you in the stream, my boy, but heckin' welcome, my lad. Do all streams the kazoos in your mouth? Yeah. Maybe one of these days, if I have like a really like tight window to be streaming in, maybe we'll do the entire like hour-long stream with kazoo in my mouth. Just mix it up, you know? Writing these tips down furiously. Good, Rob. Bless you. Like, I mean, if there's one person you can get all of your D&D tips from, it's me, Mr. D&D himself. That's what Hasbro Inc. proclaimed me themselves. You know, the infamous makers of D&D, Hasbro.
Nature makes a fine ally.
You know, not Wizards. Wizards of the Coast? More like Wizards of the Bro. Who even? Gotti. But Mike, I very much appreciate you, my boy. Having you on my side with the editing stance. I mean, I love editing, but good lord, I feel like I always do stuff that like eats up way more time than it's worth to like validate the time spent on like editing it, you know? I don't know. I feel like my biggest weakness as a boy on YouTube in general is that I just don't know how to work smart. I think I can work hard if I have the proper amount of like time dedicated to like actually put in the work, but I don't work smart, and I need to just figure out the ways to actually save myself time, as opposed to like creating more things that consume more of it, which also consumes like the amount of content that gets out, you know? So it's a work in progress, but I'm hoping especially once Xenoblade 62 is out, I can kind of solidify some of the concepts I've had for streamlining all my processes and making things more efficient and faster. So, oh, gotta go before I get spoilerino. Hey, sounds good, my boy. See you, doggo, my lad. I appreciate you, my boy. I mean, yeah, okay, I'm glad that they're like actually discussing this now, because literally I was just about to comment like before I started reading their dialogue, like, man, what were those like random piles of like items just doing out here anyway? But investigation squad is on the case. More look at Aegeon. Yeah, see, man, Mike, that's my thing, right, with Aegeon. I just like, he's a cool blade, and I love him utility-wise, like as a blade, with his playstyle and stuff. But like, yeah, design-wise, he looks cool, but he does look so similar to a common blade that he just like, he just doesn't really stand out to me. I don't know. It's a weird like. I wish too he just got like a little more personality. He just like, he's so stoic, almost to like a cripplingly degree. God, that's not English. That's not even close to English. But yeah, maybe the message was in there somewhere. I'm just like, Aegeon's a cool blade and all, but like, I just wish they would do more with him, and maybe we'll see more of him with these later cutscenes, and I hope we do. But at least right now, I'm just like, I'm kind of lukewarm on him, honestly. Also, Heike, those, for a hot sec, I did think those were tires for for a while, which, there ain't no car, see? This ain't New LA. What am I thinking, man? Let's go pick up the rest of the litter. Kind of weird how Aegeon flirts with lore in a post-battle quote. Oh, snap. See, that is the Aegeon sauce that I need in my body. Hopefully we get it. God, yeah, there's so much of this stuff. Good lord. Also impressive trees. Excuse you, game. That's a rock wall, not a tree. Thank you very much. He flirts with Hayes too? Okay, you know what? Maybe my deal is that I just need to see more battle, like after battle quotes. Because Aegeon, the big ol' like, the Brock of the Xenoblade 2 group, I can get down behind that. Oh, considering common blades all pass through Indal, and since Aegeon looks like a common blade and has Indal-like patterns on his robes, I had a theory for a while he was a gift from Indal to Mor Ardain. Thought it made sense at the time since Mor Ardain and Indal seem to have a steady relationship with Xenoblade 2. Oh, yeah, well, I guess unfortunately Torna does disprove that theory. But you know what? I mean, Dave, that's still like a really solid theory, and especially if you just take Xenoblade 2 into account, I mean, it makes so much sense. a bit of a lazy man. You know what? Okay. Then I might retract my statements. If I can get some of the sauce directly into my ear holes, like, I might take it back, because Lord knows one of my absolute favorite tropes in any kind of story is like the womanizer, especially the womanizer that like doesn't get anywhere with it. Just gets everyone's hands. Like, I live for that stuff, man. Shoutouts, by the way, to Ring a Bell, one of my favorite boys. Follows that. Oh, we saw these guys before. They were by the drugs. Yeah, in the alleyway. Oh, I was really hoping we'd see them too.
That's right. It may Ruru say, very well done. It take person of many wiles to disarm all traps at Fort Muskerpon.
All traps? So we thought we were picking up garbage, but in reality we were disarming traps for me, boys. Are you guys essentially the new blood lobster? Is that what I'm getting from this?
1,000 certain that friends will fail. Also very certain I do not know how numbers work.
For Muskerpon. Never heard of you.
Prick up ears and listen well, friends. We only make time for one extended introduction. Ruru! Kacha kacha! Yoku yoku!
Come at me, baby. Yo, it's me. Come at me.
Though not of same blood, we share same goal. We sink or swim in same blood.
Are you okay, Kacha Kacha? Do you need assistance?
We brothers in arms, born under same star.
To not hear of name is thing quite bizarre.
For Muskerpon, Nipponic 9, -5. Yo, Cuckoo and friends.
Meh, that right. I love these guys so much. Oh, bless these 4 boys. You're all saying different things.
We agreed yesterday we go with Nipponic 9, -5.
It flows so badly. Can I just tag out -5 at end? What problem with 4 Muskerpon?
Meh. Why so many dumb names? It's clear Yoku Yoku and friends is a superior choice.
I love it so much. These 4 Nippon infuriate you because the 4 of them only count as 1 token? Oh, that's totally jipping us. Dave, I guess I'm glad that you could, like, save me the salt then and just, like, let me experience it now, because, yeah, that sucks, man. There's a side quest where Hugo and Adam question how Aegeon just seems to get along with the ladies. Oh, heck! Oh, that's so good, then. Okay. Yeah, I'll reserve my trash talk to Aegeon until we get to... At least until we get to that for certain. I think you should know that. Speedo Lady asked us to clean it up for her so she can enjoy her walk. Could you please just stop this and go somewhere else? Do they have a soft spot for Granny Ofa too? Oh, they do. Oh, these little punks got little hearts of gold for Granny Ofa. Oh, I love it so much. Over time, blades start from commons and slowly evolve and change depending on the drivers. Aegeon and Bridget's drivers have resonated with nothing but royal types since their cores. You know what? It makes sense, Mike. It makes sense. So it makes you wonder, like, if their sort of personality and their appearance changes over time as they bond with more and more blades. What went down with Mithra to produce Mithra? Has she had other bonded drivers outside of, like, Amalthus? Oh, not Amalthus. Outside of Adam? Or, and I guess that goes to Malthus even before, to Malos before Amalthus. Was that, were they created purely from, like, how the architect designed them? Or did they, too, alter over time with people that they bonded with? Heck, like half the games on my Steam wishlist are 50%. Oh, man. Dude, I feel that. A couple days ago, or I think it was like last week, Rob, the heckin' Humble Store had all the Yiz games, or the Weiss, I don't know how to pronounce it, the YS RPG games, like for really cheap, but it's like my backlog is so big as it is. I just need to not splurge. I just need to save money, get through the backlog before I get new games. But like, I feel that pain, my boy. It's probably the case with Dagus. Yeah, definitely. Adam? Oh, you know what? Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Malthus took them directly from Elysium, but they hold information from every blade ever. They were just born. You know what? Yeah, no, I think they had already gotten over this too. I'm just a boy. Forgive me, Pa. No, you guys, yeah. You guys are on the money with that. But then again, yeah, maybe it's like all the information that they're constantly taking back from all the blades is what sort of ends up shaping them to who they are, which, in which case makes a lot of sense considering how many heckin' cute girl blades there are. Just the essence of all of them, transmogrified into Mithra. The quintessential blade wife. People always know what to do. Running away, you know what? See, this boy saw the Xenoblade 1 tutorials. He knows what's up about running away. Being, in its own way, small victories. If you can get away unscathed. Especially Xenoblade X, if you can, like, target an enemy, have them aggroed up to you, and then actually manage to run away without being sniped from, like, a mile away, like, that is a victory in its own right, okay? Those little nippers. It's a... lower... I don't know how I feel about that choice of word to describe Napon. We need to get around that boing boing life. Truly, like, identifying every Napon as boing boing is the greatest meta to have ever graced, I mean, truly the Xenoblade community as a whole. And by that, I mean, I think I'm the only one. But it'll become universal, man. Mark my words, one of these days. God, I love those four, though. It's so good.
What have we got here?
I feel blessed. I feel like my life has been made exponentially better thanks to those good sons.
This takes me back.
This takes me back to 5 seconds ago when I did another collection point. Those were the days. Alright. We have a lot of exclamation points to check out, huh?
Whoosh!
Whoosh!
Well, shall we continue?
We shall. God, there are so many cluttering up my compass. And I feel like a fool for relying on them so heavily. I should just really be going around and exploring, but
I'm something of an
ain't about
expert.
that life, man. Ain't about thinking on my own. I gotta have my hand holded every step of the way. Actual fact. Also, one of these days we'll go through and we'll actually start working on this affinity chart because, like, by this I mean all of these affinity charts. Because, like, especially heckin' that combined with everyone's skill trees, I need to just, like, do the housework and get everyone caught up to speed.
There is still much experience to gain.
Especially, where is the... Isn't there the one that increases the break? Yeah, success rate. God, that is a healthy amount of skill points needed for that. But hey, we'll get there one of these days, hopefully.
This is how I'll protect you all.
It's only a visual representation of Antos, has no real physical form. He's crossed over before Klaus reprogrammed the remaining Trinity processor cores as master blades. Okay. Be the ontological core of the processor, his role is to shape and bend reality. Yeah. Really, the way that they set him up in regards to Mithra and Malice, like, I'm so curious to see if they do end up doing Xenoblade 3, how he plays a role in everything. Because, I mean, it truly, like, it only makes sense that he's Antos. So I want to see what he would be capable of with, like, us having that knowledge about him and with everything that goes down with the heckin' merged new worlds and all that fun stuff. It'll be a fun time. I truly don't know if we get to Xenoblade 3, I don't know if I want a sequel to either one or two, or I don't know, maybe both at the same time. Kind of depending on what landmasses they actually end up landing on, or if I want a prequel to one of them, or to both. Back on, you know, back on the water sphere. I don't know. I just need all the lore. I just need more. See more? Feed me. What am I doing? I'm just running around, looking at boxes. Pondering. One of the things I always question about Malice is why his default form just seems to be torn in armor. Lets him fit in with Terra's Torna, but I wonder what it is from Torna that inspired that form. It's interesting. I mean, like... outside of, like, pieces of Adam's... Actually, hold up. Let's go over to the palace real quick. I wanna look at the Imperial soldiers, because, like, I definitely feel like the... Okay, you're more dating. You're not what I need. I feel like the torn in armor doesn't really fit visually with, like, the Torna group from Xenoblade 2 base. It's definitely still got its own sort of unique visual flares, and I feel like Adam, with his, like, one shoulder pauldron, is really the only one that looks, like, kind of similar to how Malice looks. I don't know, in a way, it almost makes me think that, like, it is more so just, like, Malice's style that he just kind of imposed on everyone else in the group, minus Jin, obviously. Cause I don't know, just, like, looking at these boys, they have, like, they got the robes, they got the, like, I don't know, the broader armor pieces and the sort of, like, almost the Star Wars Episode 6 Stormtrooper bike rider helmet things going on, you know? Oh, talk to the guy with the yellow smiley face who'll be added to the chart. Oh, okay. Heck yeah. I will get on that post-day slapper. So hopefully I can find him again. Forgive me, pal. Xenoblade prequel, where you follow class before both games. Yeah, right? And again, like, I think I mentioned this a couple times before, but, like, Monolith Soft, Mr. Takahashi, the man of the hour himself, was like, yo, the next Xenoblade game, I want to take it in a really dark and more mature direction than either of the past games have gone, which is, like, really saying something, because they've both covered some pretty, like, dark stuff, but he wants to, like, to make a mature no, he didn't even say Xenoblade. He wants to make a mature game next. And, like, what better fit than, like, heckin' Xenoblade prequel following Klaus and all the boys as, like, the war's going down and all hell's breaking loose in the place. Like, it'd be so dope. And I think it'd be a great fit, personally, but... That's a bit rude, isn't it? Cause I'm going out of my mind with worry about you, Prince. Now this. It's heartless is what it is. And after I've pledged the entirety of my heart and soul to you and Torna. He almost kind of looks like he has a Mask of Truth symbol on his mask. Your words, they did not stab deep enough. Hey, I did it. The best Egyo line of them all. Replicated flawlessly to you guys. You're so welcome. I did it. Also shaped from the logic core. Uh-oh. Mither, give him the sauce, yeah. Yeah. Also shaped from the logic core of the Trinity processor. Being inundated with hate, you can't process the feeling with any nuance. It can only take the base urge to destroy to its logical conclusion. Heck yeah. Hell no, you know, I mean, Dave, now that you've brought it up, I would like to pay closer attention to it. Because, yeah, like, if anything, it almost seems like the current Torna uniform is more like an amalgamation of our current party members in this base game, as opposed to, like, the Tornan people in general, you know? I think the thing with that, Mokes, is that, like, because Zanza is, like, he's I mean, he is Klaus. And I couldn't see Klaus being able to be Antos and being able to have Alvis's ability to like shape reality and like the fate of his realm taken away from him, if that makes sense. I feel like if Zanza was Antos, then his control over his realm would never be in question. I mean, I guess if Alvis was the conduit, then that would allow that to be the case. I don't know. I feel like that would be valid if we didn't have the ending of Xenoblade 2. Yeah, Coco, exactly. I think the ending of 2 contradicts that. Also, I'm not paying attention to anything you're saying, my boy. Forgive me, Pa. Yeah, how about we help out? Egad. Also describes himself as a phase transitional computer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. And Dave, yep, that's I think that's the biggest clue that Antos is like 99% in my personal headcanon Alvis. But then again, I mean, it's like they still haven't explicitly said anything, so it really will be curious to see where they take the whole conduit and the whole Trinity core angle from. Because who knows, there might be in that of itself, there might be some twist to it, you know? We don't know for sure. A lot points to Alvis being Antos, but we'll see, man. We'll see. The one and only. We should, Laura. I'm not like 100% sure what we're doing. But, oh yeah, we'll clean up the wreckage from the war. Yeah, we'll do that entirely. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do the whole time.
We can take care of it if you want.
Okay. More importantly, I mean, yeah, we could like clean up all the wreckage and all these grim reminders of the battle that took place here, or we can hunt down Mr. Yellow's smiley face boy. And truly, I think that's where our priorities like really align. Oh, thank you so much, Clemens. You're probably filled to the rim with vitamin C. Heck yeah. Santos is Xenoblade 2 and not Xenoblade. Well, it's so like, yeah. So as far as we know, Antos left Xenoblade 2 and then in Xenoblade 1 took on the title of Alvis. As far as we know.
You have my thanks.
Also, as far as we know, we have literally the greatest NPC name of all time in our community. So are we actually winning at life? I think so. I think so. Okay. Oh, good lord, look at all these heckin' fellas. Oh, good lord. Man, yeah, the fact that we don't get individual boys for these 4. Oh well. We shall cope. We shall cope. I'm trying to remember, did we have... another yellow smiley face boy? I thought I saw another one like in the alleyway. Maybe not though. Where am I? Hold up. This one quest prompt is like confuddling me to no end, and I don't... Come Kacha, I don't appreciate your sleuthiness, my boy. Literally blend into your surroundings. So stealthy. How can I cope with it? Are you the owner of the Deathly Hallow? I think so. Shouts to Harry Potter for, like, becoming a thing back in my life for no discernible reason. Literally just kind of hit me out of nowhere. Oh, I can track. Okay. Oh, that's what they were saying. You can track the Ugly Smiley Face Boys, and then I think it's like if I press Y on the menu, it'll like put it on my compass for me. Oh man, Coco! I didn't even realize that, but that is totally what happens. Shulk and Albus totally do a blade combo with the Monado. Oh my god, I didn't even like piece that together. Oh, it's so good. Yo, heck. The Trinity course called Uzui. I don't know how to pronounce that. And not Ansos. However, from my research, they can both be interpreted as meaning body in Greek. Okay, so like tomato, but just the way the Japanese refer to that same like concept. That is really cool to know, though, Dave. Let's see. No, I want your community. Well, wow, we actually, we have a couple fellas. Yeah, track you and you. Can I track more than one? I don't know. I'm thankful that I can actually track them, though. That's good to know.
Well, shall we continue?
Also, you know what? I think real quick. Oh, this went to the tomb. Proportion. I think real quick. Yeah, boy is getting a little parched, and he was a fool. A fundamental fraud, if you will, because he didn't actually get something to drink. I may take like 30 seconds real quick just to fill up my cup with some good old water, some good old juice, good old taco fuel. And I may be right back. Just because, I don't know, my throat's feeling a little dry, a little scratchy. So, let's at the very least get this community boy into our bodies. And then, yeah, I will fill up my cup real quick, like. Oh, you're hanging out over on this side. Over on this side of the fence.
Nature makes a fine
Get some taco fuel, boyo. Heck yeah. I need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Oh, you're all playing coy on the other side of the wall? I see how it is. If I were a smart lad, if I were not a fundamental son, I would have just like looked at the minimap. But here we are. Notice how the Torna womb is the same room that Brex and co-fight Galea's body turn. What? Mike, no. I did. Oh my god, I need to go back there immediately and like see that room again. Like the Mortha version of it. Oh man. Oh, that's bonkers though. What am I even saying? We did, Nasals. Now Saz. Hey, you know what, Nalsaz? I'm sorry. What? You know what, beloved companion Nalsaz? Whatever like suits your boat, man. Like, Laura's hopping up, clapping in the background, so she's all about it. So. Okay.
I am honored.
So many parallels between Blade Driver mechanics and the Monado and Xenoblade 1. Does this mean that the Monado's rejection of Dumban is the same as a human who can't become a driver tried to resonate with the core? I mean, yeah, like, we've seen, just by, like, briefly touching a core that someone can't resonate with, we you know, they get, like, they pass out, there's bleeding, the weird, like, horny on main-iness with the nosebleeds, in Tor's case. But, like, yeah, imagine just, like, prolonging that effect through like sheer willpower, like forcing yourself to endure the side effects of that for like extended periods of time in Dumban's case. Like, god, that makes so much sense too. blades are basically baby Monados. Yeah, and Ryan couldn't keep control. Good lord, you guys are blowing my mind. Over and over again. But you know, like, it really... God, it was almost like... I distinctly remember when Nintendo was first unveiling the new mechanics for Xenoblade 2. I distinctly remember being like, oh wow, you know, I'm so glad we're getting a sequel, but it's not like really retreading on, you know, its predecessor. It looks like we're getting a whole new set of mechanics and like everything's being like built up from the ground up and stuff. But like in reality, I feel like so much thought went into designing the game mechanics and the overall narrative of this game world to still fit in with so much stuff that they established in Xenoblade 1. They all have essentially is Monado Shield. Yeah, it's got the same soccer ball design. They heckin' even like the way that you pull off arts using them is same. If we're going from just like gameplay mechanics wise of using the whole good old auto attacks to build up the ether and then to unleash said ether with the arts. I guess the biggest difference is that the actual Monado arts themselves aren't activated the same way, because they're basically automatic. But then again, maybe you could argue that like, at least in the base game, when blades are off to the side doing their own thing, they are like in their own way auto-attacking by funneling ether, then over time that's what's building up their ability to use arts and to use their version of Monado Shield and all that fun stuff. I don't know. Ah! So many parallels. They'll need to get in Discord sometime. Right? I would love that, Lapras. We'll need to do it like post-haste, for sure. I don't think any Homs could have driver potential. The only reason Shulk could do it is because of the spirit of Zanzu, who for all intents and purposes is a human, right? Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, like, we all think of Homs as humans, but they are, like, fundamentally a different species than humans, just, like, essentially, like, having the same physiology, but, like, atomically and biologically being composed not of like stuff from Earth, but like purely of like ether particles and molecules. So that would make a lot of sense too. Like, because I think, yeah, they're ether dependent, like blades. Yeah, exactly, Mike. I can see that too. Because I remember, I thought someone says at some point like, oh, the does anyone ever say like the Monado chooses you or whatever? I mean, I think it's really the only cases of anyone wielding the Monado has been Zanza. It's been the only times that we have recorded cases within Xenoblade 1 of anyone using the Monado successfully without any adverse side effects. Is having Zanza be the one to, like, wield it. Oh man, sorry, I feel like I'm not really contributing to this discussion. I'm basically just going over and over again. It's all these heckin' mind-blowing moments. But yeah, even Telethia. Good lord. Christ almighty. Now I gotta exit the premise before I just like melt. Before I got brain dripping out my ear like some good old taco soup. Oh wait, why did I go twice? We need to get a Geon Super Strength level 2. There is so much that we could do if that boy just got some gains. So what do we need from you, my lad? We need... Oh, a Farside Talisman. Oh yeah, I think like near the end of the stream we were attempting to make that far. Oh wait, no! Did we make one? Hold the heckin' phone. Forgive my French. Hold up. Oh, we did!
I hope I am never...
I hope I never... Honestly, same, Aegeon. Honestly, same.
Use my power.
Okay. There it is. Thank you so much, Aegeon. I'm so glad that the spirit of a couple pieces of paper to help correct your not 2020 vision could help you lift some boulders. All in a day's work, is what I say. The Apocrypha was like that effect that Akos did in Chapter 3. Yeah, it's like the Apocrypha is a combination of like Akos and maybe even like Haze, and their ability to suppress ether in the surrounding areas. Shulk, Fiora, and Elma can go to all rest from Land of Challenge in spirit form. Why is Elma's spirit her Mimiosome? You know, I feel like I would chalk that up to Mike just like being a gameplay consideration of like not spoiling Elma's true form. But I would be interested. It would be really interesting to see if there were any other implications behind why it is her Mimiosome that visits. I'm personally in the camp that it was just like a, hey, let's just not spoil people on Xenoblade X. But I don't know. It's a really good question. And also, it's not like it stopped Xenoblade Chronicles from spoiling itself before. I can look in the Xenoblade 1 trailer for the, I think it was the 3DS release? Or was it the eShop announcement? It was one of the releases that a trailer totally spoils like Fiora. Actually, even like Smash Bros. Spoiled Fiora. I mean, the directs spoiled like Gramps dying in Chapter 2. They heckin' God. Spoiled a pretty good amount. So it's not like it stopped them before. So, I don't know. It's a good question. Also, what am I doing? I said I was gonna grab some juice. I'm gonna grab some juice real quick. I shall be right back, my boys. In the meantime, like literally I will be maybe 20-30 second stops, but let's get some tunes in anyway, because why not? If I can pick a good one. Yeah, for our day. All right, BRB. Hello, I am Bake. Hoba. Hereupon Ricky to slap chop. Go, go, go! Aye, aye, nose mouth.
Fubar, stop it!
There we go. Shubba-dubba. And shubba-dubba. Shubba-dubba. Also, Brinstar. Okay, I feel so bad because I think I missed this in the hub of the moment, but I can Brinstar with the raid of 5 boys? Boy's like actually too nice to me. If any of you guys are still around from the Brinstar raid, hello. Howdy, howdy. Thank you for putting up with my juice break. Interesting how we have so much lore with Xenoblade 1 and 2. Right? Right, Rob? Like, there's little bits and pieces of lore in Xenoblade X. But, like, we need that sequel, man. I feel like it's gotta happen at some point. I feel like it's gotta, but we need it. We need more answers, man. Ooh. Game theory. Was Alma Sans from Undertale the whole time? I knew it. Game theory. Did Tatsu eat Lin all along? Was Lin the key we lost inside Tatsu's belly? I think the answer is, well, yeah, duh. Yeah. Hot dogs, duh, yeah. We're the heckin' JRPG protagonist, Gio. That's the name of the game. Help out every lad with an exclamation point. That's how it goes, or a question mark in this case. Yeah, heck yeah. Reading us like a book. Oh, I mean, anything for you, Gio. This better be worth our time. Mithra, we know for sure we're getting a community point out of this, so it's gonna be worth our time, gal. She just, she's been like me. She hasn't been doing the proper housekeeping with her menus. And I don't blame her. There's a lot to keep track of, Mithra, but sometimes you gotta buckle down. You just gotta get to the grind. It's just how these things go. Ask me anything. Is Alma Sans from Undertale, Mike? Give me the definitive yes that I already know is the answer, but I just need to hear in person. Also, hey, your boy made a really smart move. Oh, Jesus Christ. So my headset has like almost like this bullet looking screw-on adapter, so I can like plug it into my sound card to monitor audio. And I had the really smart idea of like, hey, this thing looks almost like it could fit into my kazoo. Why don't I put it in there? Well, hey, it turns out it like is a perfect fit and gets really tight, and so I like slammed it down into the kazoo, and then I couldn't get it out. That's what I just did the past like 10 seconds. There's something about this planet. There's not even distant land. Now we're stuck on this whole different planet. No peace looking at the sky. Trouble's always all around, so we stay quick with guns, cannons. Staying as long as we can until we get all dolls up, then calling the best self will blow through dar. Dealing with lives messed up. Is what I'm saying. Oh wait, okay. Hold up. My theory about Mira is that it's basically one giant computer, and the reason the life hole can function despite being broken is because Mira downloads data. Yeah, I think I would not be surprised if it is some sort of like biological server. And I would even go so far, I think it'd be a really cool direction if it was some sort of like, either if it was like a manifestation of the conduit, or potentially like the results of something involving the conduit to have like formed it, because I feel like both the conduit and Mira are both in their ways sort of these super computers. Maybe the conduit more so what powers is the power supply to the supercomputers, but they still do a lot of like processing in both cases. So I'd love to see if they do tie them together. Enemies like Xenoms that appear to be artificial, but the bestiary claims it to be made of Mira's soil. Ooh. See, I can't even think of what a Xenom is, but Hustle Blade Master just going in ham with the facts that I don't know if we had asked for, but now we know. There's no going back. Bless you, my boy. Pure Stone. Hey, you sure know your geology. I can bridge it all up in this his house. You only get it at Hangnail Crossing, as used to make sweet nothings. Whisper sweet nothings into my ear.
I think we should help them. It's a wonderful thing to be able to help love blossom.
I guess we can help out. Besides, I just feel weird to ignore it now.
Be honest, Mithra. You want to see how this romance pans out, don't you?
Oh, you know Mithra is like a closet romantic. I'm so about that. Why not have Albus be Mira? Yeah. No, yeah, why Mira game theory. Mira is just, it's like the Super Mario Galaxy 2 ship. It's just Albus's head. You just don't know it because you can't see it. You go to Sylvalum, just hacking his his flowing purple locks. That's all it is. It's just Albus's head. But also, game theory. Is the Black Knight just 4 Nopons standing on... Sorry, it's Xenoblade X. Is the Black Knight 4 Nopons standing on each other to look intimidating? I think so. Wasn't me who came up with sweet nothings. Alright. Who's to say this woman's even aware of this man's affection? It is kind of putting the cart before the horse, isn't it? Anyway, let's give this a shot, shall we? I'm getting some kind of like... Maybe Tephra Cave love drop?
If I turned down an opportunity like this.
Feels from this, in a way? Interesting. Well, we can make them, and he gave us some goodies, which I'm hoping are like the only ingredients we need to make them. So we'll try it out. Actually, you know what? Here, let me just burp right into the mic. That's great. Let's heckin' go for it right now, I say. Right? Mike, I love that dialogue with Elma. They have been so self-aware with these updates in these additional side quest dialogues, and especially between the heckin' Shulk Fiore events, and even more so, I would say, with the Elma event. Man, they know what's what, the localization team. Heckin' treated us well, man. Oh man, you guys have that Xenogears knowledge and that Xenosaga knowledge. I was in the middle of a Xenogears playthrough, and then Xenoblade 2 came out. I had started playing Xenogears. I think it was like 2 weeks or so before Xenoblade 2 came out. And I think I got up to I got Bart in my party, and I got past that. I got to the Coliseum town, which by the way has like the single greatest battle of all time with like the macho dude who ends up only doing 1 damage per hit. God, I love that fight with every fiber of my being. But I got past like that event in that city, and I think that's where I ended off last. I finally found a copy of Xenosaga Episode 1. Still need to play it though, but I'm really excited to actually dive into it because I think it'll be a good time. I know people have like complained that it's extremely like cutscene heavy, but I'm like all for that, man. He has, Lauren. So they're basically addressing like, hey, look, I know you guys want to just go rip roaring towards Malice, but we got side quests for you to do. Gotta help those people. We're gonna force you to help those people. I love the blade confusion between X and Xenoblade 2, and the heckin' Archsage. I think he literally even says that, yeah, like he is just a fanboy. Like him just admitting it is so good. And just the fact that they just took one of the most mysterious NPCs from Xenoblade 1 and made him such an important character for the challenge quests is just so good. It's so good. How similar are those two then? They're actually like they're both basically like outcast princes. they're both kind of like gusto. I feel like Bart is a little more angsty than Zeke. Zeke's a little more like carefree in a lot of ways. But they're both like, I still feel like they're both a little on the doofier side. Battle-wise, Bart uses whips, which is more of like a Bridget thing than a Zeke playing style. But I don't know, I feel like physicality-wise, definitely like in terms of like family and like country status and all that, they do have some similarities. And I think that is why they chose to reference Bart using Zeke. At least with like the prince angle, for sure. Yeah, thanks for sticking around, Minna. Oh, right, Mike? Oh, it's so good. Usually don't play like super cutscene heavy games, but I make an exception for Xeno games. I mean, you got it, man. Especially when the games not only have so many cutscenes, but then also have such great like cinematographic prowess. Is cinematographic even a word? It is now. When they're so good with like their usage of those cutscenes, like, yeah, I'll take a game with over 10 hours of cutscenes. Oh wait, we already have several of those in the series. To which I'm like, so about. Oh no, we need a pure. Okay, that's right. Okay, so he gave us all the materials, but we need a pure stone, and that's what they were talking about. Okay, so pure stone. Did I make this the active quest? I did. Around Hangnail Crossing in Torna to find pure stone. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. I don't know if I know where Hangnail Crossing is, though. It might be a place we haven't seen yet, actually. Oh, nighttime. Nighttime. Bless you, my boy. I guess if I were a smart lad, I would have seen the exclamation point. That would have noted that I need to change the time of day. But here I am, just being a goob. See, here's the thing, Mike. You Lord knows I'm not about that whole life of like actually paying attention to what people say. That ain't on anyone's agenda. Ova and Taco Town, USA. I want to end this video so bad, but I need some more gameplay for the rest of it. Oh man, I feel that. I feel that, man. It's
me why we're here again?
okay. So that was not the way we need to go. I'm kind of picking up vibes. Maybe it's actually in the Aleta region, Lasaria. Ah, it is. Oh, this is hanging out. Okay, okay. That's one thing too. I'm so bad. I am so bad about like location names in general, especially with Torna. But even like most of Xenoblade 2, I'm still like not familiar with all these places' names. But also, yo, shout out to Log for actually having those like sort of invisible rails to help you not fall off it. Didn't realize that until I tried running off of it. But you know what? That's much appreciated, game. I'll take it.
What have we got here?
Storyboarding Xeno games is really good, dude. Heckin' the Minato Secret Archives book has like several panels of their storyboarding, and it's so cool to see it basically in like comic form, essentially. I mean, it's the proper term is just in storyboard form, but like I don't know, just to see it paneled out like that, and to see how close the final cutscene still ended up resembling those storyboards. Ah, it's clear how much like time and attention went into crafting the cutscenes. At least for Xenoblade 1. I'm assuming the same standards have applied to the rest of the series since then. But it's it's so good.
This takes me back.
Oh yeah, no problem. I'm not. No, you guys are allowed to talk flack at me as much as you want, especially when I'm being a fundamental boy. It's just one thing that like I need to, even on my like own playing time, I still like, I almost feel like I have the wiki open so often when I play really either X or 2, mostly because like I'll be looking up monster parts that I need or whatever, and then I'll see like, oh, I need to go to Hangnail Grotto for X amount of parts, and I'll have fundamentally no idea where that is, and so now I need to look it up and stuff. So it's, even when I'm not streaming, I'm just like completely confused and miffed by all manner of words of this English language that we partake in that comes to me in the visual form, to me eyes. Cinematic concept where moving left to right implies good and right to left implies evil. Yeah. Oh man, see, and Dave, that's the thing. I actually studied filmmaking a little bit in college, and that's like one of the things that we had. One of the first days that one of the lessons we learned on our first day was like all the examples of media using that to imply that feeling, and I never actually paid attention to that with the Torna introduction scene. Yeah, it's no. I'll have you know, I'm Mr. Expert himself, and I'm saying, Hangnail Grotto is the truest Xenoblade 2 location name. Actual fact. Also, drugs. I wonder if we'll hit 70 with these. We had 60. No, we won't. We have 63 so far. Now we have 66. Can I do extremely simple arithmetic? Yo, 69! Nice! Also, we never actually got that stone, which is a shame. But it's okay, because if I'm not mistaken, we can just tech and warp to one place, warp back, and then bada boom, bada bing. Whoosh.
Well, shall we continue?
Or no, we did. Okay, we got the stone. We just need to actually craft the sweet nothing. Okay.
What have we got here?
Shulk hated vegetables in Xenoblade 1, but liking them in Xenoblade 2. That's me. Estelle from Cosmos Quest being voiced by Sky Bennett. Also my contribution. Dude. Like, legit, you are the true American hero. God bless all of the wiki boys who compile that info and, like, make it possible for, like, fundamental doofuses like me to, like, be able to learn more about the game and play it competently. Bless you, my man. No location name in Xenoblade X or 2, however, will compare to the Wall of Sin from Xenoblade 1. Eternally hilarious to me. I'm trying to... Dave!
This takes me back.
Nature makes a fine.
Why can I not think of where Wall of Sin is? How does a Wall of Sin? I mean... I feel as though... Maybe... Look. Hear me out. Rest in peace, PG Stream. Maybe it's just like Glory Hole. Maybe that's the true definition of Wall of Sin. Also, I'm trying to think, where is Wall of Sin?
3, 2, 1.
I'm blanking out, man. Also, Coco hyping up the dialogue scene. I'm excited. And I think that about does it. It just needs a few last finishing touches and we're golden, like our DLC. This is all very exciting, isn't it? Though, in all honesty, it will be sad to see it go.
Creating items of value for others is part of the charm of being an artisan.
And it's especially rewarding to make something for someone you care about. I do hope it will be appreciated. Hey, can I ask you something? How do you even go about making something like this? Oh, someone on your mind, Mithra? Perhaps a certain golden-eyed fella sitting directly across the flames from you? Are you thinking about Adam? Adam? What? No, I just thought it'd be nice to have one of your own, that's all. Thinking generally, I think it's hard to be able to really express your feelings to someone. Sometimes something as simple as giving them a present can be the answer. Oh, from the Ignis Fortress and okay. From Satoral. Okay. Yep, the one that opens the tunnel to the Heart Giants. Yep, okay. Okay. Man, what a god tier name too, right? How dare I forget that?
Embarrassment? What matters is that you put in the time and effort to make it. They'll appreciate that.
You think? Sure they will. Listen, I know how to make a few basic accessories. Want me to teach you sometime?
Oh, that sounds nice. I hope you wouldn't mind my watching.
Uh-oh, are we starting to get some of that Aegeon sauce? Possibly? Maybe not. Maybe he's just reacting. What am I doing? Maybe he's just like, man, I would love to see how you make these charms, Laura. Why am I putting a weird, like, flirty spin on it? Get me out of here. Kick me out of my own stream. Please. You know, I think I may just participate as well. Oh, will we have like a group crafting time? Oh, that's so cute. A group activity going. They look like they're having fun. Oh. Since when did Aegeon get so pally with the girls? Hey, here we go. Ha! Get on Aegeon, lucky devil. I wish I knew his secret. Poor Hugo. Don't worry though, your time will come. You'll become a stud before you know it, Hugo. Don't worry about it. Your son is fine. You played the Hiop video. I mean, look, man. Your son got that good taste in the content. Bless him. Hey, why don't you just get like a double dose of it? Just like, Hiop! 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 Just from both angles, man. Surround sound. What stage? Jin, please say something. Me? Well, I... Didn't even say anything. Adam, I'll have you know I consider this a form of persecution. Aha! Inciting your wrath is the last thing I'd want to do. God, what a great time.
Don't spoil your appetite before I'm done.
God.
Now, let me see.
You guys really weren't kidding about this DLC side quest like dialogue just being like at the top of its game, man. Pretty good. Also, hey, you know, I love that. We've come full circle. You guys were telling me about how Aegeon gets to hit it off with the ladies, and like here we are, hitting it off with ladies. Lapras, it will be 2019 before I see everyone die. Just everyone die. My soul especially. Actual fact.
Well, shall we continue?
Who is saying whoosh? Is that... Who is saying that? Is that Laura? I think it's a... It's not Mithra. It can't be Mithra. God, whoever's whooshing. I'm gonna really try to pay attention next time, and I will give you all the praises, whoever it is. He has his own thought. Laura is the one saying whoosh. Ah, Coca just cements her as actual best girl. There we go. Oh, we did a good job with our group crafting efforts. Oh, heck yeah. Sure, Gio. I was hoping I could introduce you to my client before you go. I saw him near the Palace Gardens just now. Besides, after all the hard work you put in, I could hardly tell him I made it, could I? Go on. It won't take a second. And no, before we start getting any ideas, I'm not too embarrassed to give it to him in person. Finally! Do we actually... Oh my god! Oh my god! Is this a first in Xenoblade history? Do we have an NPC who's actually willing to like walk like 100 feet over to the person that we're doing the side quest for and like deliver their own gift, or like just talk to the person associated with their own quest? Incredible! But truly, Torna just like breaking all sorts of new grounds here, man. Yeah. No, I got you, Dave. I got you. I hope we get to see more of it too. Because like, that's a great way to heckin' handle this character. And I heckin' live for it, man. Alright. Onyx, as much as I want to talk to you, my boy, it's heckin' raining. It's not raining. So we can't electrocute you if you get a little too saucy on us, so. We gotta hold off for now. Also, Geo. Hey, Geo. I'm not even gonna attempt a Welsh accent, Geo. Don't tell me it's finished, isn't it? It sure is. Voila, the genuine article. Oh, it's wonderful. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. Long last I have it. A way to melt her ice-cold heart. Maybe he's a Mithra supporter all the time. Ice cold. Best of luck. It's still, I'm curious who I can't remember if they said who the lady interest actually is for Leo. I do wonder if we have a sort of like, oh, what were their names? It was like Eric was the mean boy from Xenoblade 1, sort of like love matchmaking quest. And then there was the girl, and then there was Andreas, I think, was the boy who was pining over her. God, what was the girl's name though? Either way, I'm wondering if we have like that sort of situation. He is our meme lord. Dude, Coco, I still haven't heard Hugo's chain attack dialogue. Unless maybe you did it on stream and I just wasn't paying attention, but I still need to hear it so badly, man. Seeing examples of Ardanians marrying Gormati. But yeah, we haven't seen any half Gormat, half Ardanian kids. Unless maybe one or the other is like a dominant. I'm sure they can't, Leo. Bless you with your camera angles. Unless like maybe like the like standout traits between the Ardanians or the Gormatis are like dominant traits, and so it's just like they just look like one or the other naturally instead of like a amalgamation of the two. I don't know. Back into the gameplay recording. Be lurking, you're still up. Sounds good, my boy. Sounds good. I will try to not disgrace your ear holes too much. No promises, though. Monica! That's it. Yep. It was Monica, Andreas, and Eric. Yep. Thank you, Lapras. Ooh. Yep, I need to hear his chain attack, Coco, and his level 3 crit blade combo finisher. Okay, well, definitely. You know what? I think after this side quest, I think I'll switch over to Hugo, and we'll just play as the heckin' dear, sweet, beautiful baby boy himself. An affliction since birth. Overconfidence. Oh, the worst blight. Oh, Sarah. Okay, we got a lead. Got a bit of a habit for falling head over heels. You and me both, bro. I feel that, Leo. I mean, we're both literal Leos, so I guess that really begs the question. Did they self-insert me as AJ the Arduin, or did they put me in as Leo? Nobody knows. Nobody's been able to crack the code on that one. Do proper blade combo, finish with his level 3. Okay, that will be the next priority, Coca. Yeah, we could even do like Earth, Fire, Earth, even. And hopefully get to experience it. Also, I just wanna hear his jump grunts. They're so cute. His jump grunts are so cute, man. Ah, God bless this beautiful lad. Excuse. Ooh, excuse again. Same verse. Wait, second verse. Same as the first.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
We are here, Mithra, because the game requires it so. Hey, I'm thinking, we've been in Torna for quite a bit. Basically, the entire stream, actually. Let's go over and visit more Torna, actually. I thought that was... Wait, was that the Gormont NPCs? No, that was the other side of Torna. Okay, well, I guess we're just going over to other side of Torna, but still a little change of scenery won't hurt anyone over at Lysaria. So, I'm gonna assume maybe they're over here. Possiblemente. Yeah?
Well, shall we continue?
No. Yes, no. Ooh. Where are you at? Maybe... Oh, the village? Okay, I can see that.
What a pleasant stroll. You remember our destination, don't you?
It is up. Oh, up. Inside that, it almost looks like it's inside the waterfall cave area? That doesn't seem right at all. Where are you pointing me to, game? Pointing me... Inside the crater? Hyper Village, maybe. Yeah, let's see. Maybe. Oh, okay. Yep. Bless you, my boy. Getting all kinds confused, but it was just wasn't in the same region. There we go. Also, shouts to Tio. I don't know why, just shouts though, you know? Boy just like living up his life. And Torna the Golden Country of all things. So like, bless his soul. Not gonna talk to him, because I guess we ain't about that life. I don't know why we aren't, suddenly, but we aren't. So, get him out of here. Rex will fix all that. His worldly knowledge and experience has him poised to be the leader of the new united world at the end. It's true, yeah. His name's fit for king, so. Bada boom, bada bing. The boy, he'll conquer all the world's problems head first with that big old mouth of his. I mean, it's basically how Adam solves his problems too, so. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh, Benny. Oh, you're the wholesome boy. I remember you, Benny. You gotta learn how to stream Xenoblade 2 from me, your father. Hello. Yeah, it's Mr. BuzzFeed. Oh, his belly's full and he's so happy. Oh, bless Benny. Bless Benny with every little fiber of his being. Man, I'm so... I can't believe we're just one red drug away from finally taking or turning in this quest. But, I guess while we're here, maybe visit Krogan. Over at the militia garrison. I'm down for it. A world where the Salvagers Code became actual law, became the world's constitution. Dude, I'd be down. I would love to get like some kind of I would love for someone to make a Xenoblade 2 like print of the Salvagers Code. And I would love to just have it hanging up on my wall. Wish it good night every night of my life, and maybe like give a little smooch before I go to bed. I think aren't we still missing like one numbered entry to the Salvagers Code? Because if so, if someone were to make like a print of it, heck in number 5, we don't need to hear it. Yeah, I would love for them to just like fill in their own rule for the code. Make a girl cry. 10 years in my oven. My name is Lynn, and you're Tatsu now. This is your punishment. Just existing as Tatsu and also being cooked alive for 10 years. But more importantly, just being Tatsu is the punishment. I just like about the pollen orb side quest is that the whole time I thought it was the number of pollen orbs. Oh, and not the number of barrels. Oh. See, and I literally, up until now, Lapras, I also thought it was just my number of pollen orbs and not the number of barrels. Oops. Well, maybe I'm not like 1 away. Maybe I'm, what, 5 away then? Uh-huh, Brogan. My boy, you can't escape the power of subtitles. Can't skip the power of sending dialogue boxes following our every move. Yo, where's the Torna DLC where we fight the true end boss of every RPG? The dialogue box that tracks all of our inner monologues, all of our thoughts, projected out to the world for everyone to see. It's truly like the most big brothering concept of them all. For me, that Mac actually does not let you continue the drugs quest until you've... Oh! Oh, no, Dave! Oh, I'm gonna cry. I have to get community level 5 to continue the drugs quest. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I appreciate it, my man, because I would have been, like, tearing my hair out over it, honestly. Also, you know, Mike, I'm so glad that you also picked up on that, because, like, legit, it really, the suffrage code, like, literally is just the Dwarven vows, but with, like, even cuter rhymes. IMO. But hey, you know what? Shouts to Lloyd Irving for having one of my favorite voice actors, who also did the voice of Max from Dark Cloud 2, and I mean, and like Robin from Teen Titans, and like heckin' the Sokka knockoff from Avatar, but like whatever. His true primary role, the one that really brought him all the bacon, Max from Dark Cloud 2. Let's get a round of applause for Mr. I don't know his name, but that boy, whoever he is. Your daughter named your granddaughter Cold Lad? That is, Mike, that is literally that is so cute. I really hope your granddaughter doesn't lose her sense of taste. And also, I hope she can still talk and has actual feeling. But that is so cute. Which Sokka ripoff? Last time I saw Korra, there were about 4. Oh no, see, when I say Sokka ripoff, I mean like in Avatar: The Last Airbanger, when they have the in the Fire Nation, the recap episode with the play people like performing the botched version of the story, like leading up to that point. The actor that plays Sokka during the play is that same voice acting boy. Oh, she's blonde and falls down a lot. That's actually so perfect. Oh my gosh. Your family is amazing, Mike. Actually amazing. Oh, it's the Trading Boys. You see what we can do. Now it's time for you boys to get some action. Mm-hmm. Absolute final test. Swear on life of Roly Poly. Uh-huh. Wait. Roly Poly have it. 10 fusion combos. Need to, okay, that's child's play Roly Poly. Yeah, the true stroke of genius. It's not like we won't be over that requirement in one unique monster fight. Yeah. Yeah, we got it. We got it, Crow Game. Thank you for being a tutorial boy. Yeah, the play episode. Hey, no problem, my man. Last Airbanger. I wish that was the name of it. Yo, I'm so excited for the new latest entry into the Avatar universe, The Last Airbanger, where it's just a detailed personal look into Aang's son and how he created his family. The Last Airbanger. And with that, I'll just leave stream. Farewell. Arrivederci, as they say in my city of France. They probably don't say that there. Maybe they do. Who really knows? Yeah, this is my favorite little nugget of French that I've learned over my many wise years of existence. Ikadekimasu! You know, the infamous French word for, hey, you're looking pretty fly, my homie. Ichiko's Napon's bunnies! Oh my gosh! Ah! She's a treasure. But see, what you got, Mike, what you gotta do She's forcing you to let it go. See, Mike, what you gotta do is you gotta get her on that boing boing life. I'm telling you, it's the meta. We gotta refer to all of them as boing boings. It'll catch on, totally. It'll just be like a weird quirk thing I do for my dumb YouTube videos. You know, I was really hoping that maybe there's like a slate or something alongside there. I'm disappointed. Hugo, that was an incredible scream. My life is enriched by that scream, my boy. You know, I'm disappointed by the lack of like any goodie on the side of that cliff, but when it comes down to it, life's about the journey, man. It's about the destination. It was about the friends we made along the way as we scaled the side of that cliff. Yeah, we'll let you know, Urith. Ships have left the harbor lately, so imagine you'll still be in Torna. Well, we'll try to find the key we lost. Super-duper-duper-doo. I don't know any of the lyrics to that song outside of the chorus. More oval cats than bunnies. Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, personality-wise, which one do they more closely resemble? Because, like, here's the thing about bunnies, right? Those fellas, cute as can be. I feel like bunnies are even bigger assholes than cats on average. I love me a good old little bunster, right? Don't get me wrong, never get me wrong. But like, I feel like bunnies are like so consistently, no matter like what breed or type you see, they're just like always like little grumpy balls of fluff. So in a way, like, even as a bunny, I could see them like sharing, at least with like the not on the lines of like Bana and Dediba and whatnot.
It's a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
And oh, Dave, I mean, there we go. Bunnies reproduce insanely quickly. Factor Ricky into the equation, and then bada boom, bada bing. Oh, did I just do the same thing again? Did I? Oh, wait, no. This is over here. Huh. I never even noticed these, like... I never actually went back into Alette's... Or wait. Whatever. Jin's past driver's house, whatever her name is. I never actually went back in here. But, oh man. Jin, I'm almost surprised you didn't, like, take the photo with you, my boy. Wherever you are. In your Pokeball right now. Oh well. I guess it wouldn't do him any good if he doesn't actually have any, like, memories of those people. Yeah, I guess I'd probably just feel odd to be carrying that around with you. Hey! I see that slate in there, though. Favorite line Xenoblade 2 is during Corvin's quest and Tori calls Marcel a big racist. Right? But it's established that's... I mean, yeah. Either that... I mean, yeah, I mean, either way, he has crippling debt. But, I mean, like, you know, we had Dave earlier confirm that, you know, Nappa only feel the cold if they're hungry, and Ricky was, like, always cold during Valak Mountain, meaning he was always hungry. So maybe he just has some, like, crippling disease that makes him constantly hungry that he passed on to his kids to make them all eat more than your average Nappa kid would. Whoa! Yo! Was not expecting our Ardanian boy to just be chilling out over here in the shack. Oh, it's McNeth! Oh! It is! Oh no, not this quest. Uh-oh. Coco, you're making me worried over here. Oh no. Oh no! Look, there's no fooling you. Nothing for it. I can make my escape over your dead body. Is he literally pulling a mum car on us? McNeth, if we pull off that mask, we're gonna see some, like, eye bags. Do you fight with some claw weapons, my boy?
They've spotted us.
I have to use them in our distraction. Yeah, that'll show them. Oh, get knocked over immediately. Wow, you know what? I can cope with, like, the whole reveal of the architect. I can cope with heckin', like, Nina's whole thing. But McNeth being a conspirator, everything I know is a lie, and I must now cease to exist. My life is in shambles because of this revelation. Not a disease, it's a glandular disorder. Yeah, and you just need to see an endocrinologist. I totally pronounced that correctly. So, oh man, I was hoping I could, like, pick up that pouch while we were in here. Isn't like lightning, fire, light one of those? We're gonna go for that. Go for it, Adam. Oh, you're not Mithra. Oh well, that's fine. Hey, heckin', oh, you know what? I said that I wanted to end a combo with Hugo, and I totally didn't do that. So it's still in the mind, though. It is gonna happen. For sure. Lightning, light, fire. Thank you, Lapras. Thank you. Constipated Macbeth. Truly, that was how Macbeth met his demise, not by confronting his uncle and through poison, but just from been blocked up a little too long. You know, it happens to the best of us, honestly. Oh, snap! Hey, Gion. Holding no bars. Yeah, I literally, we just stumbled. All I wanted was that patch behind you. We had, like, no tension. Honestly, even talking to you, my boy. Like, you dug your own grave. No, it's actually light, fire, ice. For fire, it's light, electric, fire. Oh. Oh, no, that's right, because you have light, fire, ice. That's the Aurora one. Light, electric, fire. Oh, whoops. Well, I really screwed the pooch on that one, huh? Forgive me, Pa. That one's tricky, though, man, because then we have to, like, rely on Adam to set up the first two. I ain't about that life. I have to play as him if I want to get that one off. Oh, yeah? Uh-oh. You still have another trick up his sleeve? I mean, McNuff, yeah, you're getting lectured when we not only defeated you pretty easily in combat, but there is also literally one of you compared to the 9 of us. Oh, God. Oh, God! Oh, good lord, Hugo, you're ruthless! Wait, you don't mean... You can't be serious. Sorry, Lord, you don't have to look. Oh, good lord! Are they... Oh, no. So it's probably... You want to keep still, so it takes some doing, and yet the results speak for themselves. Superb work, Bridget. Have you been practicing? Are you taking the What the hell is this? I told you, did I not? A caught spy cannot be allowed to live. Henceforth, he will not be allowed to use Macbeth's name. Starting today, he will be no more. So, what? I just became someone else? You must be soft in the head. Hold up. Hold up. Is the more Ardanian capital punishment just, like, giving them a makeover? Also, this camera. Oh, man. I love it, Hugo. Be glad you still draw breath. Hugo just going in. Oh, heck yeah. I know not if your overseers are actually seeing or simply looking to misdirect our ire.
What I do know, however, is that no overseer would let the captured spy remain in enemy hands.
That is true. Follower of Adam. Oh, Hugo. So was the like punch sound effect them just punching a Adam robe? Sorry, a Tornan robe on this man? I have so many questions, but I'm loving it. Oh, this turned wholesome. We got like terrifying Hugo, but also like wholesome. Hey man, you got caught red-handed, but you can still make a life for yourself. This doesn't have to be the end, Hugo. Aw. Well then, in the meantime, we should go back and report on all this. But what do we even say? You've been duped the whole time. I'd say that. Sadly, blood-crazed wild beasts got to him before we did. Oh snap! Oh, can we see the smile from Hugo though? Oh, don't tease me like that, game.
You have our gratitude.
God bless Hugo though. Okay. Yeah, I'm still like not 100% on that mic. I really don't know how Minoth is still resonating with Adam despite being Amalthus's blade. But
Nature makes a fine ally.
I guess I also don't know when the... Because I'm assuming that at this point, Minoth hasn't had the flesh eater treatment done to him, right? Oh no, he has, because he has the core crystal. So maybe it has something to do with him being a flesh eater, giving him the ability to be bonded with more than one person. Also, yo, drugs! Yeah, drugs. Put them in my body.
It'd be a crime not to.
All right. It's kind of spoiler main gameplay. Oh, I see what you implying. Well, hey, you know what? I'm glad we got to do that side quest because then it refreshed our gather rate with that bad boy. One of these days, I'll actually make all of the Hugo and Adam trinkets. Might finally get some like run speed. It's the first time in our lives, maybe.
Isn't this fun?
Also, go talk to Adam's retainer for interesting info. Ooh. No, see, that's what the feds are looking for, though, Mike. They're looking for me to say the HC words. If I just say drugs, then they're like, oh, heckin' marijuana, no big deal, man. Crack cocaine, any day of the week, my friend. But you say the high mar caviar, oh, snap. Here they come right now. Then it's all over. They all ears for that.
Isn't this fun?
Also, what am I doing? I literally... Oh, wait, no, okay, yeah. So we'll turn in this quest to good old Roly-Poly. And then... Oh, wait. Oh, did we already beat that with you guys? That did not take long. Yeah, really, I didn't even realize we, like, already did that amount. But then... Yeah, we will talk to Adam's retainer and then get the goods on him. Coco, do you remember what Adam's retainer's name is, by any chance? Because I'm blanking out on, like, his actual name to, like, find the right boy. You darn tootin', Roly-Poly. Hey, these things happen in field of work of mercenaries. Cannot help, please not look at with death stares. But it's not all for nothing me realize that now. Had opportunity to meet incredible driver and blade friends. He's standing in front of his manor. Okay. Thank you, Coco. What's the Mary Jane euphemism for high more caviar? It's Hugo Calvinich. It's just more name through and through. But like I actually am trying to think of like one. Hick. Yo, bro. You got me some of that hick, as all the punks on the street say every day of their lives. Is it obvious that I haven't literally like never smoked a single thing a single day of my life? Oh, I like the juice. I see. No, it's hick. Although, high C is so good, Coco. That's what it is. I'm still like, I'm gonna have to yell out drugs anytime we see them. But like, from here on out, it's actually high C. Happy Crackers is also really good, Mike. It's also really good. But yeah, no, I love that so much, Coco. And right, yeah, okay, Happy Crackers would be a perfect collectible name. But yeah, it's honestly, I feel like it's a shame that there's no Collectopedia this time around. I always love that Xenoblade one. I know, like, you know, the ice cabbages, the rainbow slugs, the black liver beans, you know, stinkers in their own rights. But like, God, it was just always so satisfying, man. I can film that bad boy out. It's such a great mechanic. Half of it probably to do with just like the great sound effects that go along with it. For sure, but like, I miss it. That and like I was so happy that we had this community feature in here because I love NPC stuff in general. I love being able to keep tabs on them. I was like really hoping that we would get a proper affinity chart between the NPCs because that bar none is like one of my absolute favorite features of Xenoblade 1 and X, but it's just not meant to be in this one. I miss it though. I do really miss it.
I'm glad it all worked out.
Got super lucky with the rainbow slugs. Got all the ones I need in like 4 minutes, dude. Nice, Lapras. So I'm really curious. I will love to hear how your time with the black liver beans goes. Because those, it's either those or ice cabbages, man. I'll have the time of my life with them, with one or the other. Also, can I do this yet?
My hopes are high for this one.
Oh, we do have two. Oh, sweet. I don't know what it could possibly give me to be like super worth it. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess some weapon chips, but I want Poppy technical manuals, which we're for sure getting in this game that's set 500 years before Poppy's ever a thing. Give it to me, game, you cowards. Oh no, you still need one more ice cabbage. Well, hopefully you don't need like another several hours like I needed for my first playthrough and still didn't find the last one I needed. Ugh. Yeah, he's dead through and through, man. Don't know what to tell you, it's a shame. He's bred, Jim. Oh no. Oh, Yurith was crying for him. It's okay, he's a dirt run, no good pig stealing great-great-grandfather. Get him out of here. Got 11 black liver beans?
You have my
Dude!
hopes.
Could you, like, mail a couple to me? Just, like, slip him the old UPS. Por favor. God, I hope I have that luck, man. Because I got lucky with my ice cabbages. I think I had like 7 by the time I was still in Valk Mountain. But I'm terrified for when I get to Agneroth, man. Or not to Bionis Interior? Oh yeah, through Bionis Interior on your last playthrough. Bada boom, bada bing. Dude, Kalina, I would love to eat some Torna food. Especially, I mean, if Jin is sort of symbolic of the sort of like Tornan cuisine you can find around this area, I would be so down. Also, good lord, your design is like low-key really cute. I'm digging it, girl. Sin from the army is considered a big crime in Waradain, and as we know, if you commit a big crime, you just get turned into another person, so best beware. Oh, wow. Did that give me a recipe just from talking to someone? That, oh, bless you, game, for rewarding my inner tendency to talk to really just any and everyone. Hate all of you. Never had a good time with either of the items. Oh, man. I'm pouring one out for you, Lapras. I'm pouring one out, my boy. Also, how close are we? Do we need 2 points? No, 4 points. All right. No, we do have one freebie fella over here. And 4 ice cabbages. Blessed with good looks and a hot wife. Grandfather and people think I'm in my early 30s. Dude, Mike, I mean, you're just the envy of the entire party, my boy. I don't know why I'm saying my boy, though. You're, like, very clearly old enough to be my dad. You're the envy of the party, Pops. There we go. Forgive. The recipe was, oh, it was from the McNeth quest. It was delayed. Yeah, I'm still updating when I talked to her. I got you. Oh God, yeah, Coco, thank you, because I totally forgot about the manor. 39. That's awesome, man. Like legit. I really hope that I can achieve like same like life status, being like surrounded by like an awesome family. I can have the time of my life with friends and still doing the things I love and just like making the best of things. That's awesome, man. AJ's auto-corrected to ah. You know what? Yeah, okay. Lil Taco was so like last week. I refuse to be referred to as anything other than ah. Ah. Actual fact. Oh, Headwind, just out with it, my man. You definitely sound like something was wrong when you were mumbling to yourself a minute ago. Just spill it, man. His ears are almost as large as his mouth. Literally, Headwind is me. Anytime I ask, like, any friend if they want to do something, either for, like, a YouTube thing or just, like, to hang out, to have fun or whatever, it's always like, hey, do you want to, I mean, okay, this would be, like, a huge pain, I'm sure. Like, you don't have to if you don't want to, but do you want to play some Super Smash Brothers with me? You don't have to. 100% not obligated to. But, I mean, if you would be down, so would I. It's how, like, literally every conversation with me goes. Is the ancestor set one from the main game? Ooh. They've got some striking similarities visually. Maybe. Who knows? He's a family man? Clearly. Ooh. Oh, wow. You let her boyfriend live. All the power to you. I'm sure that would not have been super easy to let him slide, at least with like a few limbs missing. Well, first off, thank you so much for the service, Mike. Like, truly. Bless you, man. But, hey, I mean, you know, bless you for just, despite all the odds, you know, it sounds like really making things work. Just thought I can go back to check on myself, but you've been there, haven't you, Lord? How's the situation? Seeing remnant troops have looted a number of villages there, it's true. Some were hit quite hard. 2 can rest easy. As long as my village of Torgoth is well, good over took more thanks. Oh no, Torgoth. Oh man, I forgot that the village was. Oh man. I completely forgot that we like went there. Oh no. Oh, headwind. Well, Dunban only has 1 arm. I'm sure he'd win easily. Okay, I mean, here's the thing, though. Dunban, the dexterous man himself, can literally climb rock walls and vine walls with 1 hand. So, like, the things that he can accomplish with 1 hand is still pretty incredible. So I still feel like being able to take Dunban in a fist fight is very impressive. Probably Ryan, too. Oh, yeah. Not Vanguard, though. I mean, that's Vanguard's the man, like, you knock him down, there's nothing that will be able to stop him from just coming right back up and clocking you eventually. It might take him a while. But, like, there's nothing stopping him. Truly invincible. Oh. Oh, wait, have we? Adam, good thing you're good with names, because I totally forgot we ever did. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is one of those times where I'm more than happy to actually do the NPC's footwork. I'm more than happy to bring someone over to you. Okay. Oh, this is so wholesome. Oh, good lord. Who could possibly defeat a guy who strips himself to gain power? Who could possibly defeat a man who becomes the epitome of aerodynamic with no clothes? Very valid, man. I mean, Dunban is essentially like actual anime incarnate. The anime given physical form. Confined to the realm of a digital video game world, but still. Aw, blood runs thicker than water, baby. Oh, heck yeah. This is a side quest I can get down behind. So, yeah, we need to get heckin' over to Gormott. Let's do it. And I have no idea where we're going, so yeah, we'll just go to the middle. You know, maybe I should just go to one of the town areas. Probably make more sense. It's where usually all the people are hanging out at, but like, we ain't about that. Again. Oh, the manor! Okay, Coco.
Well, shall we continue?
Okay, Coco, before we do the quest, we're going to the manor. Bless your patience. Good lord, I know I wouldn't have the sort of patience you have. Okay, a lot of, ooh, is it the harbor of the manor? I think it is. Possiblemente.
Quite the voyage.
Nobody wants to fight the naked guy.
Don't you?
I mean, you know, there's probably someone who's into it. Probably, but I know I wouldn't be about that life personally. So I would have to surrender. Truly. Okay. I can like I feel like a fool. I think this is the manor. I hope it's the manor. If it's not the manor, I will cease to exist. It is. Okay. Okay, we found him. We found him. Good old Vest. All right. All right.
These are really Moorish.
Really Moorish. Oh, Lord Adam, I heard that the capital's been attacked. Oh, it's true? Oh, what to do? At least Aletta hasn't fallen into large-scale disorder yet. It's still fairly safe here. Everyone at the mansion, your wife. Oh, right! Oh, is this the dialogue I'm thinking of, Coco? Your wife, we all worry about you when you're away in dangerous places. Also, okay, just the fact, okay, hold on. If we're gonna backtrack real quick, like, just the fact that Adam is taken is, like, so heartbreaking, man. Ugh. But it gets worse. It gets worse. They're deeply concerned, but they won't and can't tell you to come home. They understand that. When it comes to it, we'll open up the mansion to needy people in line with your orders, but not you yourself. All of you are forbidden from entering the sacred grove. I'll make sure that we're mentally and logistically prepared for that, Lord Adam. Please, Lord Adam, don't overextend yourself trying to resolve the situation too quickly. Now, okay, hold up. Because doesn't Adam have kids too? Oh man, I was hoping... Also something about his wife. Oh yeah, whenever I worked with Mithra sleepwalking, now that would be a little awkward thing to stumble into. Back at the Big Mouth Manor. I love it though. Oh, his wife is pregnant. Okay, see, for some reason I thought he actually had like kids running around, but no, she's just pregnant. Making Adam the only other Xenoblade character in the Xenoblade series to canonically have gotten laid outside of Ricky. And I love it with every fiber of my being. Yeah, like the various forts in Sword Valley, or just like going into Dunban and Fiora's house. It's so homey in there. But
my cooking will make you howl for more. And that's
caramelized seafood. Mithra, I would ask questions, but I think at this point we've kind of resigned ourselves to this fate of never knowing what's actually going on. Also, I love... Oh man, it's like he unlocks books as we complete different events, and then he's writing about the histories of like the events that takes place as he experiences them. That's so cool. Had Mithra for a year. I would assume very carefully. Rob, buying the physical of Torna? Oh wait, oh no, buying the physical of Torna is $70 and news. Good lord, man, because it's 30 over here? Or digital, the expansion passes. I don't know how much physical is. I don't know if it's 30 also, or if they bumped it up to 40 for physical. But either way, it's, oh man. It's definitely not 70, man. I'm so sorry. Bony tongue casserole. Again, I feel like just tongue itself, for me, would warrant it being like a Mithra dish. But hey, if he makes it good, then...
Does it suit your tastes?
I guess I can't complain too much, but like, just something about tongue and dish just... $80! Oh my god! Oh my god, dude. I mean, like... Man, when it comes to you guys' like scenery and the heckin' boys living down there, I envy that pieces. I do not envy those prices one bit. Every time I play a game like this, my wife looks at the characters and is like, I should cosplay her. Oh, I should cosplay her. She hasn't cosplayed in years. We haven't been to a con in years. She's never gonna cosplay again. Hey, you know what? That is extremely valid though. Even I, as I play through really any game, I'm like, oh man, I would love to cosplay this character. Oh, this character's jacket looks so cool. I would love to see this on me. I've literally never cosplayed a single thing in my life. I've no crafty goodness in my genes whatsoever. But I still wish for it, you know? I feel that. I feel that pain. Which, by the way, side note, heckin' Lael from Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, the Crystal Bearers, has the world's coolest jacket, and I would give my entire life to be able to cosplay him, just so I could have that really cool, comfy, like, bomber's jacket with chainmail on the shoulder pads.
I've always wanted to do this.
You could buy a copy of Xenoblade X as well as Xenoblade 3DS from the same store for less. Yeah, you could buy heckin' the 2 games for the price of the one just expansion. Also, yo, Stunfisk. And that's the huge issue. Where are all the level 80s and stuff for maxing your level? That is a good question. I know that there are, like, some golden enemies and, like, some super bosses. Wow, they all just, like, skedadded out of there. Alright. Will I survive this fall? Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm still very rude to these collectibles. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's, like, a handful of super bosses and stuff that you can still tackle that are high leveled. I don't know if I've actually seen anything go past like level 99 though. So, yo, Sunface, that is a very good question. Also, imagine Mithra putting both of them out of the room by throwing books and cups, and just like a random salvager's helmet that she finds in Torna's room. Hi, my favorite Xenoblade 2 character is this boy, Torna. Yeah, his canonical name is Mr. Torna himself, in the flesh. Good lord.
What do we got here?
Starting gymming soon. One big pro is being able to cosplay sick boys. Dude, Rob, literally me and you both, my man. I started going to the gym literally last week, and I've been like super up to date with it. I think I've averaged like 3 times a week. But hey, you know what? Something's better than nothing. And I want to get a little bit more consistent with it. So then, yeah, we can heckin' be swole boys together. Cosplay all the fellas. That's sick, dude.
This takes me back.
Beat the game and enemy levels are good for getting you through story. Yeah, but not many levels 60 pluses.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Answer to the level 80s question is discovered later on. Okay, well, it's good to know that at least, like, according to Dave, there's a solution. Also, hey, look at this heckin' absolute unit who's literally, okay, not literally, but very close to our level.
I won't hesitate to cut you down. They'll never know what.
Were it not for the laws of this land, I would have ended your life 40 hours ago.
Swole boys. Heck yeah. Swole hype, dude. Do it, Lapras. Well, definitely Sunfisk. I would love to get to the point where I'll have beaten the game too, so then I can give you those insider tips. Hopefully we can. Hopefully there's at least a few solid points to grind levels up to reach level cap. Hopefully. No, Mike, you're right. You're right. His canon name is actually just the guy who threw his cloak on the ground and didn't pick it back up. Oh. Are we gonna get? We're not playing as Hugo. I don't know if Hugo did his good voice line because we weren't playing as him for that finisher. I didn't hear it, but also it was a little hard to hear with the music. So come on, get that topple, guys. Come on, guys, get the topple. Thank you. Level 4. Oh heck. Here we go. Let's go, Minoth. Give me that Elma. Oh, I love it. Oh, that was so flashy. God bless those Boingo boys. Spoiler warning if you don't want to hear, but when you find every slate piece. Oh, that's the reward for getting all the slate pieces, is getting the super bosses. Okay. Okay. Man, they really suck the rewards for that. I can get into the 1 beta scope in the game. I need to do some light switching. Oh, Laura's just like dead. Oh, I didn't even realize. Uh oh. That is no good. Hold up. Laura, no! What are those? Hold up. There we go, Laura. Oh, shut. Oh, God. Oh, good lord. Laura. You're such a pincushion today, and I don't quite approve of your life choices leading up to being a pincushion. Also, I still have, like, not really used many of the talent arts, and I feel bad. I've really been neglecting them. Oh, that was extremely rude. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Shoo-ba-da-boop. And get him out of here. Was that Adam's cloak that Zeke was wearing? Ooh. Actually, don't know if it was. I mean, it definitely, if it wasn't like the exact one, I feel like it had to have been very similar visually. Come on, frontal attack. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh what? What? I thought. Oh man. I thought this was his front. I feel like such a sham. Oh Jesus Christ! What a Toblerone on my body. They just put in there. Okay. Ooh. Yo, Adam. And we got the Bridget timing. Like, perfectly. Beautiful. Oh, God. Oh, was that a spike? I think that was a spike, and I feel extremely... No! Adam, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh! It's a spike. Okay. That's what's screwing us up. Oh, good lord! Oh, God! Oh, no. This went so sour so quickly. Oh, man. Okay. Okay.
We must consider our options carefully.
We're not done yet.
Well, we got Mind's Eye. So, did we really come out on top? I think so. Or I need to cry myself to sleep immediately. One or the other. Maybe this is what I'll do. Because I feel like there's a lot of off-screen stuff that I probably do need to take care of. I feel like the affinity chart stuff is definitely very valid to just have as a lot of that off-screen stuff. At the end of that thought, I don't know why I was trailing off like that. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a whole lot that are really like being unlocked from like a side quest or a heart to heart, unless everyone's are just like from the level 5, which I mean these are 2 question marks, so maybe like that is the case. Discover a secret area. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of like quest conditions yet, so I think that could be a pretty valid thing for me to spend my time on. AJ, you need to do the cook-off side quest. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. Coco is like super in agreement too. Go to the Cavern of the Seal, examine the entrance. It'll show you a list. Yep. Yep, I think, yeah, actually, you know what? Hey, yo, Stunfisk. We'll even go there right now, because I'm curious how many I've gotten. I think I've only picked up, like, 2 or 3 of them since I, like, last turned mine in. Yeah, we got navy blue. Yeah, we got 3. Hey, I was pretty right there on the money. It's actually... I'm gonna just be a boy. Turn this in. Oh, and it was enough to get the next tier. Oh, sick. Okay. I'm assuming I'm probably not gonna get beta scope from that, but if I could get beta scope from that, I would... Hey, I wouldn't complain. Honestly. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What have we got here? I know the drill.
You know, I guess if I were a smart boy, maybe I would hold off from turning in all my slate pieces so I could, like, better keep track of the ones I have turned in and the ones I haven't, but it's all good. You know, it'll just be like how I did the the Brother Pawn and Sister Pawn quest with the juice counter in Argentum. I just kind of winged it, you know? And then when I finally went back to Argentum to check on it, I was like, oh, hey, I just happened to stumble upon all the people I needed. No fumbling required. Will that be the case with this one? Probably not, but you know what? We'll pretend like that's going to be the solution and not worry about the ramifications of all my poor life choices leading up to this moment. There's 2 of them in the final area. Okay. Okay. So, and I think, I can't remember exactly what mine was at. I think I was in the, what, like 60s? So, I probably have like 5 or 6 more before the final area to collect. Probably. Something like that. Cook-off is like best quest so far. Okay, okay. Well, I'm so down. I think what we might do... Oh, wow, yes, because it's like 12:20. I think I might go ahead and look for cook-off quest, which I'm assuming is over in the Torna city. I keep forgetting the name. Oresco. Because I know there were a few food-centric boys hanging out in this town. Made you so hungry. Oh, no. Coco, is it going to be like heckin' playing through Final Fantasy 15 all over again. Or like any Monster Hunter cutscene. The old muscular chef. Let's see, Insect Loving Boy. Apprentice Glassmaker. Oh, BB, I feel like you're not gonna be a cooking boy. Oh, it's to the right of the entrance. Oh. Sorry, lab first. Chat delayed. Main entrance. Yep. I'm not. There aren't any quest maker. Yeah, I might need to get to community level 3 first. Which might be the thing, yeah, because there's no quest boys by main entrance. But hey, you know what? We're getting pretty close. Are we still, wait, did we still need 4 points though? Is that where we're at currently? Yeah, we are. But I do have a couple in the log, so let's actually wrap up some of these. Aw, forgive me, Pa. But hey, you know what? Oh, it requires level 4 community? It's right to the shop you're at. Okay, okay. Well, hey, we'll get there one of these days. It might be 2019 by the time we get there, but, you know, one of these days. JRPGs always extend my list of fictional creatures I want to eat. Nothing is dethroned chocobos. See, I feel like... Man. And you know what? I think this question extends to everyone, but like, what is the fictional RPG creature I want to eat most? I'm a big seafood boy, and I know like everyone in the Pokemon universe can't talk about like the flavor of Magikarp highly enough, so I don't know. It might be Magikarp for me, but I almost feel like maybe that's like a sort of not like a normie answer. I mean, Napod could be on the list. I hear they taste like potato, because that makes sense, and it's a very funny joke that I love hearing over and over again. It's very funny. Napopomori. Heck yeah. Bunnet stuffed peppers. Very nice, Stunfisk. Very nice. That does sound like pretty tasty, huh? French. Nah. Fries. Nah. Yeah, I can't think of any additional Napon potato puns, but yeah, or just anything Jin cooks, honestly. No, okay, truly, I think we're all sleeping on whole Upa in a bun. If there's any fictional creature I've wanted to eat more in my life, it's the slimy fish monster, whole, just put in 2 pieces of bread. Truly, nothing more appetizing has ever graced my body. I always found the concept of characters regaining health from JRPGs of food and Sakurai games to be very novel. It's always a good time. Especially, like, I think my favorite iteration of just, like, characters gaining HP from food is just, like, Breath of the Wild. When you actually get to see Link just stuffing his face with 4G apples. God, I'm really getting to that point, huh? You know, it's basically like Skyrim syndrome, but then you actually get to see the boy doing the motions. It's so good. Why have Magikarp not been hunted to extinction? Yeah, it's like on their own. Magikarp on their own have like no survivability that I've seen personally. Although I can't remember if it's the Magikarp entry or if it's the Gyarados entry where it stated that they can like swim up waterfalls. I thought it was a Gyarados thing, but it might be a Magikarp thing too. If that is the case, I guess maybe they're good swimmers, but like, outside that, yeah. When you do let them go about their own devices to get to level 20, which seems like it's miraculous in its own right that it's survived that long, like they become like actual terrors. Nobody wins for Magikarp being a thing, in either form. Ever hopped into a new Mimiosome and did weird things to the old one? I mean, like, I just wonder how many weird goings on there are in New LA once you get the Mimiosome appearance changer machine all working and get to go. I feel like there's like a lot of room for like questionable deeds to be done in that city. Yeah. Spy Napon, little pawn. Oh no. Hey, I remember the Foltest Stray Guild being talked about in the base game. Dude, legit, it would be so dope if we could have seen one of the trade guilds during like the Torna DLC, man. I just like any establishment that is based around Napon is gonna be such a great time.
I've got this.
And I feel like we're kind of missing out on that, but yeah. What can you do? There's a father-son in Xenoblade X where the father has the younger looking Mimiosome compared to the son. Oh man. See, I actually don't remember that set of NPCs, but that is so interesting, right? There's just so many cool things that you can do with the concept of Mimiosomes. And I feel like, you know what? And I feel like, to Xenoblade X's credit, I feel like they do a lot with those potential, I don't know, consequences of being so like heavily reliant on them. Mike, I mean, it's like the stories of the guys who get their Boingo zones all stuck up in their pools or whatever, and then have to be rescued by the firemen. Just like, hey man, let's when they get there, just like, hey, let's like not talk about this, please. I beg you. Nice, Lapras. Absolute kudos to you, my boy. You got this, Deku Deku. I hope that you have a rival Napon named Bakugo Bakugo. There we go. I can say that word at least. There's at least one down. Some apt metaphors, my boy. Understanding the situation is key to every successful business transaction. Consider options and save. Only get back to friends when you return. I hope your business proposal is established in Upanabun is the norm and the trend that sweeps all rest across the globe. Are we on a globe? Are we on a globe? I don't know. I mean, I guess we're on like... Well, I also don't want to spoiler territory just in case, but still, like, either way. Oh, the father-son duo is the main gimmick of an Infinity mission with Arena. Okay, that explains why I haven't seen it yet. I still need to do a lot of Infinity missions with all the party members. Those in the heart-to-hearts I've like really neglected in my playthrough of Vex, unfortunately. You're hanging out by the textiles. Berkshire, because they could have done something interesting with Arena and then nope. Oh man. Because once story made me hit 4, I assumed it would require level 5. I mean, I guess I'm glad that the story at least doesn't require level 5 to complete it. But even like if they just like, I don't know, maybe required level 3, it still would have been kind of a hit to the pacing, but maybe not as much as getting level 4. But I mean, either way, it's still better than requiring level 5. That's good. Game, you're on a flat surface since the signs are generally flat. All rest is just a cordoned off area about the size of Texas. Yeah. Definitely explain how it only takes like, you know, a day or two Maybe like at most a handful if like titans are on like the opposite ends of all rest to get from one titan to another. At least like on Gramps' back. That makes sense. No, Sunfisk. Heckin', that's what the globalists want you to think. Obama used the chemicals to turn my Earth round. And gay. The double whammy. Get it out of here. Uh-oh. Deku Deku insists that failure of sales lie in Obibi's court because of clothlessness and buff. It's very rude of Deku Deku to suggest. In terms of products, nothing to fault. Can see much effort was put into maintaining highest quality of standard of quality. Think with small push could put out product that steals hearts of Napon far and wide. I guess that's probably the. It's got to be rough being a clothes maker for Napon when the Napon like literally never wear clothes unless their name is Nira. He will be your only customer, unfortunately, OBB. Don't forget the killer NASA penguins that prevent people from reaching the ice wall. Oh yeah. I mean, of course, you can't forget the the NASA penguins that are contributing to our rising wheat prices that inadvertently is what prompted Bush to call J.K. Rowling a filthy cucumber. I did it. I stringed together random words and made something resembling a statement with no coherency or reason. You know what, Dave? That is a very apt comparison. Imagine if Xenoblade 1 stopped you from finding Egil until you got 2 or 2 or 3 star affinity with every single region. Oh man. Hey, absolute kudos to you, Mike. That is very, very impressive. But also, yeah, I mean it does also help to just think of it as DLC, because even though I feel like I'm in the mindset that like, yeah, the gating sucks. Again, and I know I've already said this before, but I'm the kind of boy who this is how I play Xenoblade anyway, and I feel like maybe that was also sort of the reasoning behind it, is that they're just like, look, man, all these Xenoblade chumps, they play their games like completionists. They go out of their way to do all sorts of side quests. They'll do these quests anyway. Why not just make it mandatory? I don't know. It's not. I really don't think it's the proper way to do things, but it definitely gels with my playstyle. So I really don't have too many means to complain, because like I'd be doing it even if it wasn't a requirement. I would be playing in this like exact way, even if I couldn't. Never played Xenoblade 1. Oh man, well hey, Sunfisk cannot recommend it enough, especially like nowadays. It's actually not that hard to get a hold of, with both the 3D copy on the eShop, then also the Wii U version, which is what I would personally recommend. If you have to pick a version to play, I would go Dolphin, playing HD on a computer is like my preferred method. Then Wii U, then 3DS, but either way, either method is totally valid, and it's a great time. It is still my favorite game of all time. I think it's a masterpiece through and through. And yeah. If you did enjoy Xenoblade 2 a whole bunch, then I think you'll find a ton to enjoy in good old Xenoblade 1 as well. Try to watch a playthrough, but it's not fun to watch. That's, that's fair. I feel like you have to already kind of be a fan of Xenoblade to enjoy watching Xenoblade. Like, I mean, specifically like Xenoblade 1. Cause yeah, it's kind of the equivalent of watching like an MMO, it's for the people who already experienced with like playing it, then like, yeah, it's fun because like kind of what's going on, you kind of know the nuances of what they're doing and stuff. But like, you know, when you're just watching people auto attack, then do arts, yeah, it's not like ultra engaging. So I feel that, Sunfisk. I feel that. Oh man, Mike, I actually didn't realize that you could use the gamepad on the Wii U version. That's actually pretty dope. Playing Torna while watching the stream. He stopped playing his Jin. I mean, look, man. If you have access to the heckin' boy, to end all boys, like, oh, it's hard to walk around like this though. I mean, like, I think the ordeal is well worth it, Coco. Personally, I support your life endeavor to limit all visibility to gaze into his good eyes. I'm so about it. Ooh, you have Citra. Okay. No, again, 3DS method, it's not the optimal way, but you know, hey, Xenoblade is Xenoblade, as my dear old papa used to say. I don't think he's ever even said the word Xenoblade in his life. So, I'll definitely, hey, if you get around to my boy, Stunfisk, I'll definitely be heckin' primed to hear your thoughts on it. I think it'll be a good time. You know, Deku Deku, if I can give any compliments, Deku Deku, your hairstyle is like so rockin'. The bangs with that like straight up ponytail, heckin' rockin' it, man. If OBB can corner market with an array of fine hats, may be able to earn big time profits. That sounds like an incredible idea. BB's textiles actually deal in hats before, so can make no problem. And if working with hats, then customers are also not likely to have concerns about naked manager. I mean, Deku, you are literally the same. You have no means to lay the smackdown verbally on her. Like, my boy, my gal. Are you? What if your gender is 4, whatever the case may be? Hypocrite you are. Oh! Form of knitted hat? Like the one that Ricky wears with the one light armor set? Which, by the way, is like my favorite helmet on Ricky. It is so good. Just his little like wool hat with the little like flaps on the other end. Ah. It's such a great hat. But what's the other one though? Could it be the iron hat that Ricky wears? The little like arrow on the top. Oh, true, yeah. I guess he is just questioning her marketing with being all natural, but also trying to sell clothing. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Gonna rush off now to prep tonight's din-dins. Hey, no problem, man. Thanks a bunch for hanging out, my boy. I hope your heckin' video recording and editing and stuff goes super bueno. So I hope you have an awesome night, and good luck with the dinner. Despite being naked. Here's the thing. Okay, big question. If you are completely nude, right, from like, I guess from like neck to toe, but you're wearing a really big, incredibly fashionistic hat, does that still count as being nude? Are you still wearing clothing if you got a really nice hat on? My answer, of course not. I mean, it's its own. Look, man, if Xenoblade classifies headpieces as clothing, then I will too. Bada boom, bada bing. If I give Dunban a headband, and that completely invalidates his nude build, then I think that that is how that works. Depends. Yeah. Okay. I think yeah. The biggest determining factor is just how cool the hat is. Nudity is declared by where you have clothing. Exactly. And so if you have a headband with like 3 feathers on it, you're not nude. That's just how it goes. It's the only place that matters. The minute you're not wearing that headband with 3 feathers, that's when you're nude. You could have a full suit of armor, but if you're not rocking that specific headband, you're nude. I'm pretty sure that's how that goes. But no, but also, yeah, it's sun face, yeah. But also, yeah, they have fur. That would be so terrible. Dude, legit, could you imagine how dark a side quest chain would be if we had a side quest chain where it was like all about somebody taking Nopon fur and I guess like stealing Nopon fur and making coats out of it or whatever, like a weird sort of like poaching process, but with Nopon. I don't know, man. Maybe that'll be in the next Monolith Soft game. That mature theme that they go for will just be all about Nopon poaching, which would make me legitimately sad. I would not want to see that happen. Takahashi, you have so much power. Please don't flex it like that. I beg you. Anything but. Love your sub emotes. Well, thank you, Sunfisk. Tier 3 should be Adam. Well, hey, man, like, here is hoping that, you know, eventually, maybe a couple months, maybe half a year or so, we'll get that good old partner status, unlock some more emote slots, and just, I don't know, get the full cast of Xenoblade reaction fellas in the arsenal. I would love it, personally. I'd love to get a good, like, Ryan one, maybe of his face as he's, like, fallen from the Hyantia tomb. What else would be a good one? Rex with his big old mouth eating the crab. It's so good. I mean, really, the when it comes to this cast of fellas, like, the possibilities are endless. Takahashi's so much power, right? It's crazy that Xenoblade is one of the very, very few Nintendo franchises that you don't really have to worry about copyright claims from Nintendo. They just kind of like let you do your thing, which is so nice. Oh yeah, yeah, Coco. I distinctly remember that. Yeah, and actually, I think he tells Ricky specifically. That's like Ricky's unique dialogue. I can't remember the exact quest that's involved with, but I know exactly which Hyantia you're talking about. What am I doing? I wanted to check community, not skip travel. So let's, okay. I know we took on the clothing quest, but it is actually 12:45 here, and so I probably should start wrapping stuff up so I don't keep my roommates up too late tonight. But I am gonna go ahead. I put the boy on the compass, so let's get one last community point, and then I think that is probably gonna be the end, at least for tonight. So we have, where are you at? Shouts to this night thing, by the way. It's so good. Huh. Perhaps, okay, you gotta be either above or below. Are we by the inn? We might be by the inn. I think, yeah, because the inn goes down. Aha. Oh, there was an arrow, but I think it was being blocked by the compass. Aha! Delilah. Delilah, I would love nothing more than to be best buds with you. Oh, heck yeah. Join the crew, my boy. Transmogrify into a token and let me put you in my
You
pocket.
didn't have to, but thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, we're getting close. We're getting close to level 3, and that's exciting. But all right, so I think we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna get some heckin' rockin' tunes all up in the his house, yo, and we're gonna look for someone to raid. We're for Monolith Soft, no Smash or Zelda game, right? I mean, dude, Monolith has been involved with so many like main Nintendo games. It's actually nuts, like, just to look at their a portfolio of stuff they've been involved in. They're so good. God, one of my absolute favorite developers, bar none. Like them, Platinum Games, heckin' Sega lately, not always, but like modern Sega, like what a great group of devs, man. Okay, but let's see. I wanna, who is also playing some Xenoblade? Also, and can we get some Happy Nabon jams? That's really the main question we should be asking ourselves here. Oh, heck yeah. There's the goods. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the outro screen. I'm gonna keep talking though. And just a hot sec, we shall find a lad. I'm still like, I'm gonna be back Friday. I am. So yep, next stream gonna be Friday. Honestly, like, I know my schedule that I had set up for myself was like 2 to 8, but like in a way I'm kind of digging these like later night streams, and also I feel like they're just more convenient with working with everyone's school and working schedules. So I'm not 100% sure if we're going to do another late night stream or if we are going to just kind of, you know, chill back and do our standard like 2 to 8. But either way, like on Twitter and stuff, I'll try to let you guys know beforehand. And it should be a heckin' good time. Because we're gonna continue to just play Xenoblade 2 until we beat the DLC. So, and then once we do that, we'll get back to Danganronpa, we'll get back to Monster Hunter, all that fun stuff. But yeah, no, just for the time being, I'm in such a Xenoblade mood. I also, once we beat Torna, I would love to do New Game Plus in Xenoblade 2 and do just like a full story playthrough. I think that'd be super dope. Who knows? Maybe we could even dabble with Bringer of Chaos, and then you could really see the true tears start streaming in. Okay, so it looks like, ooh, I see your boy on the thing. We have Runeby. We shall raid Runeby. So yeah, I definitely think, even though you know, Torna's not going to be super long, I think there's still going to be a pretty good chunk of Xenoblade content here on the old Twitch channel. Plus that on top of once we finally edit Xenoblade Part 62, we were going to be having probably many Xenoblade note-taking streams too. So yeah, I think there'll be plenty of Xenoblade stuff to go around. But with that, guys, thank you all. That's going to be it for the day. Thank you all so much for watching me stream. And yeah, as always, I shall see you for whenever we end up going live on Friday. Bada boom. Oh. I didn't do the raid right. Oh, forgive me. Oh, no. I was going to be all suave about it, but then I was a fundamental lad. Ooh, it's intended for a mature audience. Oh, snap, dog. Well, as always, I'm going to be invading with that good old hyop to them. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome night.